Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red last, the bomb bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land under the free and the home of the brave? Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Amen.
Walk alone when the smoke starts rising. Walk alone when the earth stands still. Stand tall when I'm up to no good again. Stand tall when the shit gets real. Walk alone in the sea of misfits. Walk alone through the herd of sheep. Way down to the depths of my soul. I walk alone on my home too. Walk alone. thought that I was already at the bottom of this ocean, drowning in my sorrows with my chest ripped wide open, just hoping for a miracle, praying for a blessing, reaching out to God. Lord, I hope I learn my lesson. I've been restless in this pursuit of happiness I'm chasing. Policeman, don't shoot, I just got off probation, trying to fight off temptation from my past life. I'm erasing relationships I've ruined, and these demons I've been evading, and nobody else can save me. Some people say I'm crazy, I'm just crazy about my daughter. I would die for my baby. I worry about her daily, cause her mama's so damn shady, telling lies and trying to play me. Broke my heart and started to change me. Maybe it's just meant to be. Happiness ain't meant for me. I guess I'll just walk alone, gotta keep me from making enemies. Maybe this is how it goes. Nobody here to hold me close. Just smoke rings and bullet holes, but only God truly knows. Walk alone when the smoke starts rising. Walk alone when the earth stands still. Stand tall when I'm up to no good again. Stand tall when the shit gets real. Walk alone in the sea of misfits. Walk alone through the herd of sheep. Way down to the depths of my soul. I walk alone on my own 2 feet. Walk alone. I walk alone. My own 2 feet. Walk alone. I walk alone. And most people couldn't handle this. Lights out with candles lit, head down and I'm fed up. I need an angel heaven sent, cause most these chicks I deal with, they lie, cheat, they scandalous. They plot and scheme trying to kill dreams, and the ounce of hope they trample it. And all the ones you call friends, they the ones that's talking to the police behind your back. So please proceed with caution, it happens way too often. They love to see you falling, stab you in the back and throw roses on your coffin. It's a sad world we live in, but never fold and give in. Just turn cold and win big, never sell your soul to fit in, cause Lord knows what you've been through. But stay real and true to you. Any man gonna take my spot, he gonna have to fill some big shoes. I know this ain't meant to be, cause happiness is meant for me, and still I walk alone as I pray for my enemies. I know this ain't how it goes, I know the Lord gonna hold me close to the smoke rings and bullet holes. I walk alone till I make it home. Walk alone when the smoke starts rising. Walk alone when the earth stands still. Stand tall when I'm up to no good again. Stand tall when the shit gets real. Walk alone in the sea of misfits. Walk alone through the herd of sheep. Way down to the depths of my soul. I walk alone on my own 2 feet. Walk alone. I walk alone. My own 2 feet. Walk alone. I walk alone.
Hey, morning, everybody. Monty, Scat Pack, Miss Jane, Blackbird, Miss Cher Bear. Hey, John. Yeah, Blackbird. So far, so good. The missus was able to come home last night, so now the road's clear, getting in and out. So we're squared away there. Hey, it's a little slow of a start this morning, but I just wanted to see how everybody was doing. A couple of little songs. I'm going to get some coffee. Hey, grab coffee, grab your cigarettes. Not that I promote smoking, but hey, grab your cigarettes, grab a cigar, twist one, pack a bowl, whatever is working. And I'll play a couple of songs. I'll send out some invites. Who knows what? We'll just see. Let's just see what happens. Morning, Canadian, northern brother from another mother. What? So yeah, grab your coffee. Let's do a little. We'll go just a little ways back. We'll get the day started. I'm trying to get motivated. It ain't all there.
about the shape I'm in. I can't sing, I ain't pretty, and my legs are thin. Don't ask me what I think of you. I might not give the answer that you want me to. Oh, well. Understand, he said, stick by me, I'll be your guiding hand. Don't ask me what I think of you, I might not give the answer that you want me to. Oh,
well. Hey, it's Thursday. Road out Thursday. Pack a bowl, grab some coffee. Good old tune. Back when musical instruments was actually a skill and a thing. Morning, Devil Dog Pepper. Right, Blackbird. Bailey's wrong. Yeah, that baby's got a kick into it. I can't quite do it anymore with the whole sugar, all that shit. I ain't trying to go all diabetic. Little Java. Excuse me. What, Bailey's and coffee? Shoot, yeah, Devil Dog Pepper. Man, the missus will tell you, give me a big old bottle of Bailey's. Keep the coffee coming, because I just keep. That's about the only time I put anything in my coffee will be Bailey's Irish Cream. And man, oh me. The beer, man. I used to do beer way back, but I don't know. I can't do beer unless I'm like pouring out sweat working. Then a good, nice, ice cold beer, not so bad. But it was, man, I don't know, other than that, beer just kind of got that bloated kind of feeling. You swell right up. Be hitting up the root beer. Oh man, I don't even really know why I went live this morning, to be quite honest. I just figured I'd see what y'all were doing. Right, there you go. Beer is only a treat now with the exactly. Beer just doesn't, I don't know, man. It just got that. There's been a couple, I can't remember the names, tried them a long time ago. I ain't much of a drinker no more. I think some of it's too just too many head injuries and shit. So all of a sudden you throw alcohol and it affects your system. I'm not knocking nobody that drinks, so ain't no point in getting butt hurt and emailing me. But I don't know if it's just the head injuries or something. But yeah, alcohol just doesn't. I feel weird. I don't like it. Well, thank you, Blackbird. Yeah, I really just I was kind of sitting here wondering if I don't know. It's a conversation, but boy, the past few couple of years, what a trip. It's been a ride. It's been a ride. I don't drink often, maybe a couple of slushies in the summer or a 6-pack of root beer now and then. It's never in the house except my mood. What's up, Hillbilly? Are you still doing the tree cutting thing? Is that? And by the way, so what is it? I think Michigan got hit. Did you get hit in Connecticut, Hillbilly, with the storms? I know Tennessee got hit. Michigan got hit. Which we know Oklahoma and them. I don't know how Missouri, Ohio. Ohio got hit. Tree work for life. Well, yeah, but I meant like before, like last year and stuff, you were kind of on the doing carpentry and everything, but then when business slowed down, you went to, are you still climbing? Like the Asplin kind of thing? We had some impact in northern Connecticut. Okay, cool. Well, at least you're safe and secure. Had 2 confirmed tornadoes, 25 miles. Ooh, son. Iowa a couple of weeks ago. Is that where you're at, Blackbird, in Iowa? I will say I never even thought about Iowa until I learned that the fat electrician, I think, is from Iowa. And then it was like, oh, Iowa. And now it makes me think of Iowa. Yeah, I do better than mainly tree removals right now. Ah, there you go. Dude, it was so funny down here yesterday. Somebody was asking, they want somebody to come and cut 2 trees down that are by a house. They don't have the money, but they have a boat that they want to trade for the labor. And I thought, I'm not sure but hey, whoever's climbing the tree, if they think that's worth it, I personally don't. Let me put all my insurance and all my shit on the line for some damn little boat down there. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see if they get it done. Plenty of people out there need help now on top of everything else in life. Losing a home must be a real bummer. Oh, man, Scat Pack. I was going off about that last night. There's people around here, I don't know, they're just disgusting. They're literally bitching because they didn't get meals brought to them. Meanwhile, their house is still intact. And it's like, you people that didn't have anything in your freaking pantries, you deserve to go hungry. Maybe enough hunger makes you kind of go, wow, maybe an extra can of soup or something ain't such a bad idea. Oh, Devil Dog's in Iowa too. Yeah, but it's just you gotta weigh the odds though, Scat Pack. When depending on what it is, if you're doing an item for an item, that's one thing. But when you're asking somebody to put, like, they're gonna go, you got 2 trees that are by a house, so their insurance and their bonding has to kick in, and their physical, and just for a boat that's not like some shining, like, matter of fact, you probably couldn't have sold the boat and got the money to be able to pay for the job, if you were paying cash. And so that's when it's like, yeah. Oh, you're in Ohio. Oh, okay. Blackbird's in Iowa and devil dog's in Ohio. Have you seen the flooding in China, Brazil, South Africa? Incredible. Well, we got all kind, and it's that's the shift thing, you know. Well, okay, that's different hillbilly. So see, that's totally different than just some fiberglass boat that you really have no way to know. Does this have structure fractures in it? You know, in fiberglass, you don't know until you go put it in the water and test it. So see, yeah, do all that work. And I have a feeling that the boat was probably shitty just simply by the way that they kept going, well, yeah, but if we do it, you have to cut it down and haul it off before you take the boat. And it's like, see, somehow this is sounding like, yeah, I want to make sure my job's all done before you find out you got screwed, is what it kind of sounded like. But that was just my 2 cents, and I wasn't cutting trees, so it didn't make shit to me. Mad Shad, greetings from the Erie Coast. What's up, brother? So did you get hit where you're at, Shad, with the storm? No, we just got to check in on like Lady Smith and let's see, Ohio's in Ohio. I hadn't seen Ohio though in a bit. Need to message her and just make sure everything's okay. I lose track of everybody because, man, I don't know, getting introduced to this new social atmosphere has been kind of a trip. Hillbilly, I cut a tree for that. Just probably won't look as nice as you. Just got a new phone the other day, so I plan on putting out some more tree videos. Oh, there you go. Dude, it was so funny back in the day working the lines. And when I started this vaping thing, I used to get up, I'd be up on them poles, man. I'd hit my vape and I'd do little videos to this little group, trying to keep everybody in a positive mood. Hey, see, even that little group, I did that. I just, I don't know. There's so much negative shit in the world. It just don't take but a minute to throw the keys at something. That'd be cool. Everybody likes climbing videos, tree videos, that type of stuff. Hey, there she is. Little firecracker, Lady Smith. So everything, y'all did okay up in Ohio? And top of the morning to you. Man, these chicks are something else over here, I tell you. Firecracker. Well, old peanut butter gets kind of skittish, but jelly's all about that loving and picking up. But the minute I even get close to that, jelly's all about like what. So yeah, she's gonna end up being like some kind of, she's gonna be like a pet or something, I think. I'm wondering if I can train her. Hey, Mrs. Metal, morning. Yes, bug 10 sirens near Mrs. Oof. But everything's still intact. Jelly. Hey, girl. Come in. Come in. Give me 1 sec. I was going to see if she wanted to come up. They were eating. No, I got you. It's okay. No, you can't fly. No, 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 no. You can't do that. You can't fly because you always fall. No, no, just chill. Just chill. Okay. Look, I'm just showing you off. Look, I'm just going to show you off. That's all. I'm just showing you off. Yeah, I'm just showing you off. It's all good. Hey, G Monetta. Yeah, nice little jelly. Nice little jelly jelly. Nice little jelly jelly. Yep. Getting big, huh? Man, they growing. I know. Hold on. It's okay. It's okay. Easy. It's okay. You're fine. All right. There we go. Whew. Now peanut butter's got check out jelly going what? Did he do something to you? Yeah, they're growing. Man, I gotta say, sometimes I sit and I think, wait, has it been that long? And it's like, well, it really hadn't been that long. Yeah, they're just growing. I want to start trying to incorporate taking them outside with the other ones because I think they'll blend with the other ones a lot easier than the other three. You know, basically the parents of all these. They're getting big, big as a minute. And it's cool because both of them are going to be hens, I do believe. I'm pretty confident that they're going to be hens. So that's a good sign because then there's two more eggs. I think that I ended up, well, out of the other five, I think I did end up with the three roosters. At first, I thought it was just going to be two, but it looks like it's three roosters and the two hens. So then with these two, that gives me four laying hens. And I don't know, man, it's a big. I wish I could share that part. I mean, that's my downer right now is during all this. One thing I've realized is and people can criticize. Everybody treats animals and does their thing the way they choose to do it. For me, I try to respect anything that's alive, even if I don't like it. I try as long as it'll let me and give me wide berth, then I'm cool with it. But if I'm in care of something, I try to take care of it, and I do feel really bad because with all this storm shit, I ain't been able to get out there hardly. I went out day before yesterday and busted my ass, so that wasn't good. And then yesterday, I managed to get out without busting my ass. So, uh, I just feel bad though, man. I can't tend to them like I was. And then I realized that, wow, just a storm knocks me out the picture. So that kind of bugged me. I'm not really a big fan of that. Got a boxer for, oh no, I don't need no boxer. Hell, I already did my good deed. I adopted a half boxer, half pit. And that's why that's Rudy the Riri, because that's that half of that boxer. That's the Riri part. Right, Lady Smith? Four more eggs in a head. Plus, I got to say, the roosters, because they're friendly and they like they are acquainted with my granddaughter, so they're totally cool. And that's why I can tell the difference. And if you just have chickens like out in the herd, I get it. It's not a big deal. For me, it's not. It's more of like it's a combination of everything. A little educational tool for my grandkids. It's also part of the food source. You know, it's entertaining. They crack me up sometimes. And I don't know. Sometimes watching chickens is like watching squirrels. They do some of the stupidest stuff, and it just cracks me up. Hell, these two right here, I don't know what goes through their little bird brain, but dude, they get low to the ground and they start doing laps around inside, and it's so funny. But I want goats. Well, I gotta tell you, I've seen some funny shit with like, well, actually, uh, rams, goats. Uh, what else was that? But it was people getting headbutted by their pets, and I thought, yeah, that's funny as shit. I could see that now. Walk out there, and the missus walk out there and feed him or something, turn around, but damn, get hit in the butt. Yeah, I don't know how long I'll be on. I was just kind of curious to see what everybody was doing. Hey, you know what I could do? Let's see. 78 degrees. No, Mrs. Metal, it's not raining as of now. Let's see, what was that? Let's see. Bam, bam. This evening, it's picking up this evening and tonight. So depending on how hard that comes down. Yeah, there we go. It's 3:30. Haven't had coffee yet. 53 degrees seems so cold this morning. Ooh wee. Oh, that's right. You're on the west coast side of things in Arizona. Y'all are that 2 hours behind stuff. We're gonna get it today. Oh, are y'all getting hit today? I thought y'all got hit yet. Is it still more coming? So, morning, Brian. Make it a great day, Brian. That's what you do. You in the driver's seat. Dusty. What's up, Dusty Country Road? Big and little. Hey, that's kind of like the big and rich, only it's big and little. Working half a day, then heading to Virginia to watch my daughter play college softball. Hell yeah, there you go, devil dog. Oh, it was beautiful yesterday. Oh, so yeah, it's rolling in today for y'all. That's cool, man. It's a little softball action. May Smith says, have one barn cat that cuddles with the skunk. Oh, Lord. Caught it twice now. And another must think it's a farmer after the tractor is running, wants to tag along. Effing cats. Oh, there you go, Lady Smith. Hey, Cherokee. Morning, morning. No more rain, huh? Man, I heard Tennessee got hit pretty hard. I'm sure other places did, but for some reason they decided to really highlight Tennessee, I guess. Let's see. I think I had one. Okay. Making coffee. Be right back. All right, Miss Meadow. Yeah. Oh, hey, we're going to listen to a little something, something, and I'll be right back. I'm going to refill and I shall return. Got some of that footwork action. Hey, grab you a cigar, a cigarette, a bowl, twist one, grab your coffee, tea, water, whatever makes your day off to a good start. It's Throwed Off Thursday. Whoop, whoop. Hey, morning, William. I've been up for a couple hours. We are 78 degrees and humid. Right on, come on, man. I gotta get that coffee. Get some coffee. Go, juice. Throw it off or down when necessary. There you go. Oh, there we go. What you got there, Cherokee? Charlotte, King Mountain, Gaston, Moorville was hit bad, but it missed Cannonopolis, North Carolina, just rain, straight line wind. I don't know, man, that Tennessee seemed to got hit. I don't know, man. That's some crazy shit. And I know, I'll just throw this out there, but you wonder, it's not just always our government or some corporation here in America that does some cloud seeding or something. This could actually, if you screw up with the jet stream anywhere around this clump of dirt, it affects everywhere because it goes into the jet stream and then it takes. And so who knows, this could be actually from that whole, the Dubai shit. That could be actually carrying over, causing so much of this. They disrupted the natural jet stream events. Me too. I woke up at 3 to take the puppies out and just stayed up. Yeah, I just lay there and I toss and I turn, toss and turn until I'm tired of tossing and turning, and then I just get up. I try, and plus, since she came home yesterday evening, then I was like, I'll let her sleep. Including unknown effects. Right. Plus, it's that season too. I know for us down here, this is like hurricane season normally for us, and get the whole, what is it, April showers bring May flowers and all that good catchy phrase stuff. Tennessee got what Nebraska, Idaho, and Missouri got last week. Thankfully, my town just got tons of rain and wind. Well, I'm just glad everybody's okay. Or so far that we know of. Don't want to assume too much. Basement says this ball is uber regenerative by design. Kind of weird about that, isn't it, Lay Smith? It's almost like something knew what it was doing when it set it all into play. Kind of strange. Rescue my language call. Kakalaki, famous guy from Troutman saying Kakalaki, Jim Lauderdale, and you hear it. So, okay, I'll break this down. So, in your language is Kakalaki. There's a guy named Troutman that sings Kakalaki. Oh no, he's from Troutman. His name is Jim Lauderdale, and he sings Kakalaki. And I guess it's good enough, and you can clear it. You hear it, and that's what you mean. I'm just deciphering, Jerky. I'm just deciphering. I've been praying for all to have to deal with these man-made storms, if they're man-made, Bridge Runner. That's because, like I said, it's easy over the past, 7 years. There's been so much crazy stuff that we've kind of forgotten the normal events of things. But I know, like down here, this is hurricane season, so crazy weather. I even talked about this, a month ago or something, 2 months ago, about how I was worried about the rain because we're fixing to get into that season. It's just natural. I'm not saying it's all natural, but we're going to have, it's just kind of like the wrecks. We had train wrecks before. It wasn't like we just now started having them. Plane wrecks, we've had those before. We didn't just start having them. So there's so many things that have happened before. Now, granted, that doesn't, make all, but then it doesn't make everything that happens intentional per se. It's a mix of both. Be afraid, be very afraid, right? Matter of fact, it's that's what kind of gets me around here is all these people that just didn't. It's like you really just. It's. I swear, I just had no idea that people had just gotten so out of touch with just how shit works. But it's like there's people out here that were like, "Oh no," and it's like, did you not look at where you were moving to? It's the woods. You didn't notice how we don't have like gas stations and stores at every corner, kind of shit. And then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh man, what are we gonna do?" And then you got people that had their houses. Everything was fine. They just didn't have any access in or out. Kind of like me. I sat here and talked with y'all. But these people are taking donated food and stuff. And I'm like, so wait a minute, y'all didn't have no shit in your pantry beforehand? It just blows my mind. I told the miss last night, I said, "Did you sit there?" Because she was in the little group thing. And sitting there, we're reading this shit, and it's like, you people are just out of your minds. And they were going through extreme. I mean, the people that did the work, the volunteer work, hey, totally kudos, because I mean, yeah, I'd have probably done it, but I just that would have fascinated me just like it does now. But I mean, they were literally ferrying food across in a boat to people's docks and handing them food over to people that were inside their home, totally dry, with electricity and fucking TV and internet. And somehow, because I can't get in my fucking car and drive, oh, somebody needs to feed me. What am I going to do? What? Do you people not like just have some food in your fucking pantry? And it just blew my mind. That's still blows my mind. And then you got people that bitch because it's like, well, nobody brought me any food. And it's like, well, you can get out of your house. Nuh-uh. And it's like, then how did you get up to the community area earlier? And it just, I don't know. People are so full of shit. It just blew my mind, man. Literally got people, restaurants donating food. And I'm like, how about you give the food to the people that don't have a house anymore? Or maybe the people in those apartment complexes in that town that burn all down because they don't have anything anymore. So why not target these shelters and gatherings of the people that apparently can't go in their house anymore? They apparently don't have anything anymore. Why not go make sure that those people are squared away? Food, clothing, necessities, toiletry items, all the good little shit, instead of the people that are in their air conditioned, internet provided, refrigerator, stove, everything running. Why cater to those fucking people? It blows my mind. That's such bullshit, dude. It's such bullshit. Hey, Silver Girl. Hadn't seen you in a minute. Just dropping by to say I've been praying for you and your family. Glad to see you're looking so good and love that you are pissed. That fire is wonderful. Well, I try to just, it's so easy to get mad at shit, but I just try to stay mad at the things you can actually do things about. Otherwise, it's just eating away your own personal time. Rescue, you do not need a compass in USA. You just go with the power line, you find a city. It depends on the area, Cherokee. There's some stretches that are so remote, But yeah, it's kind of like following a stream. If you find a river, follow the river. You'll find population. That's. You ever get lost, just find a stream and start following it downstream. You will come across somebody at some point. But I don't know, it just blew me away. And I was like, wow. And this is, I just couldn't believe that. And then to sit there and then gripe because, oh, well, we had to eat sandwiches. What? So? I tell you, I'm just blown away. Some of these fucking people around here are just as stupid as a brick, and it just blows my mind. Hey, what's up, STP? KP Heathen? Let's see, did I miss anybody? I don't think I missed anybody so far. Where would you put that? No on track. Gracefully aging would be less of a challenge. I'm the engineer. Oh, I see. You're the engineer of the crazy train. So how is the weather down there for you, KP? Did y'all get hit down in Louisiana? I know it floods easy down there. And then it was so funny. Oh, yeah, get this. So then apparently, as of yesterday evening, they've decided to, coming off the farm market road that turns and comes back here, they now want to put a deputy out there to make sure that people are that coming into this area actually need to be in here. And it was like, well, that's a little late in the game, once the road is open per se. I mean, dude, I'm gonna tell you now, if I had a flooded out house and you wanted to come steal some shit, by all means, help me clean up and steal as much as you'd like underneath that flooded ass house. That's just my 2 cents. But oh, do you want the flooded out refrigerator? By all means, saves me from having to haul it out. Crazy. Northern Louisiana. Okay, yeah, because it kind of went that northeast pattern. I was kind of wondering, man. I just know it can get rough over there. I don't really pay attention to the details and wasn't sure how hard that got hit. Yeah, I watched that, Miss Metal. That's pretty cool. I thought if that's, because some people, I mean, I got my mom's. So, matter of fact, with our other dog, he was 13 and a half. I don't know, this might be harsh for anybody listening. So, by all means, put your thick skin on for a moment. But yeah, when our older dog died years ago, I took him out and I sent him off in the fire pit, and then afterwards I dug it up and I went over and I put his ashes in a spot next to my mom's, a little bit of my mom's ashes out by the oak tree. So I mean, everybody's got their thing, and I get it. I think that was pretty cool. And then that spot kind of becomes a memorial in itself for him. So I think that's pretty cool. Kind of gives you a little, instead of a specific item, you kind of got this area that becomes kind of like your area. I recorded a freezer going down the river the other day. I can believe it, Blackbird. There's stuff washing up on people's stuff all over. She was showing in the group thing, there's pictures, chairs, ice chests, boats, barbecue pits, all kinds of shit just floating up. You can tell all the shit people had out in their yards just sitting, and then all of a sudden this come. And now everybody's shit went somewhere. And once again, they probably won't do a damn thing about that creek. They won't do a damn thing about that bottom lake down there. And they won't do a damn thing about the actual drainage off into the river. And just they'll band-aid, and we'll wait for the next round. What's up, Jay? Morning. Madison Township, Ohio. Hope you all have been well, listening while I just been super busy with it this week. God bless y'all. Have a great day. You make it a great day, Jay. Burn a rod, sir. Burn a rod. Man, that is like classic art form right there. I love stick welding. I mean, all welding's good, but I gotta say, TIG welding's pretty cool. But I guess because I just learned on stick. But man, stick welding is like a puddle. It's that something artistic about pushing the puddle and watching it just blend. Hey, what's up, fish sticks? Morning. Edward says my body is going into a field and left to go back to there. What is it? Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. I figure, hey man, whatever puts somebody at ease as they leave this world, whichever way that is you want to be, then there you go. Me, I don't really, just being honest, I don't give a shit what anybody does with my remains after I'm not here. When I'm not breathing anymore and I am not here, I don't give a shit. You want to stuff it, freeze it, use it for target practice. You want to cook it down and spread me out. You want to, it don't make a shit to me. I ain't here. I'm just waiting. Stick weld is the only one I can do. I'm old school. Oh, there you go, STP. Yeah, see, man, it just, well, I can do some TIG and MIG. That cup kind of screws me up a little bit though, because it's weird having to kind of angle that cup with the tungsten, and then sometimes I get out of sync with the feed doing that. But a good old stick, buddy. It's like taking a good old paintbrush to shit. Champagne supernova in the sky. Forensic science. There you go. Fistic says, I'll be in and out. You got it. What my dad always said, when I'm dead, I'm dead. That's it. I mean, I don't, I guess I kind of desensitized to all that at a very early age. So it's just a sack of bones and flesh. When the soul is gone and there's no more life in that container, it's like an empty water bottle. Actually, it's even more useless than an empty water bottle. It's like an empty water bottle without a lid and holes at the bottom. Or actually, you know what? Dying is kind of like a toilet paper roll. Once the paper's gone, that's it. There's really, yeah, you can probably find some little creative things to do with that toilet paper roll cylinder, but it's just done. And that's kind of the way I feel being here. Just like, what you're done with this little chore, it's the next one. Well, I could understand that, Miss Meadow, emotionally gone. This shit right here, I'm so stressed out. It's everyday life. I mean, yeah, right now it seems to be a little harder than others, but I caught myself the other day kind of reflecting back, and it's like, hell, I can remember worse days than this. So I guess it's okay. Just got to mud through the waters. And it's like, gonna try to get some stuff laid out, because that's the one drawback. And that's why I was telling Bug Out Adventures. The one thing that I learned from all this was dude, once that rain got that hard, oh no, ain't going or doing a damn thing outside that door, because the chair just can't take it. And so it was like, damn it, on to the next journey, right, Scat Pack? I get you, Miss Metal. Between the real life shit, the digital stuff, there's so much. I don't know. I call it emo stuff, but because it's all, and I don't know. And then once again, because you got people. It's like all this shit around here. It's people, and it's people's nature, and you kind of go, oh man, this is like so trying. I hope my next life I'm back to the 80s. I don't know, man. If I was going to reset and still have my kids, because that's the one drawback. I've said this before too in the past that I used to be really go, man, if I could go back to 17, but once I kind of you step and think about it, say, you know what, I wouldn't go before I had my kids, because then I wouldn't have my kids, even as whatever that, but at least they're my kids. And I hope my next life, yeah, very much better knowing. Oh yeah, man, every day is just a challenge. What's up, Matt? Morning. How did you come out of this? Are y'all all still intact up there, Matt? Yes, giving thought to my nature. Yeah, I don't know. Just got some rain, nothing bad. Okay, cool. Well, we got rain. It kind of turned bad, but I was so glad we did not have wind, knock on wood. Because that's what I said before. See, this is what happened that made the house shift to begin with. We had that kind of rain, and then there was a pause, and then that hurricane came in and it brought more rain, and then the wind, and then that caused gnarly shit. I'm gonna be cleaning up. I might get out. Depends on weather. There you go. Get active and get blood circulating and stuff. Keep on trucking. If you still have breath in your lungs, you can fight for what you want in life. I never thought I would get sober, but here I am, just over 3 months. Right on, Brian. That is the shiznit, brother. Congratulations. 90 days. Whoop, whoop. Don't ever let nobody make light of that neither. Hey, there's a reason why that phrase, one day at a time, it, you know, pardon the French, but fuck anybody that says anything different. You know what? Everybody's stake is different. So if it takes you minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day, whatever it is for you, but as long as you're pushing forward, that's all that matters. And to hell with anybody else that says different. That's my 2 cents on the matter. Sobriety, especially in this day and age, that's a challenge. That takes fortitude. That takes drive. And not everybody's got that. So, what's up, Kiss Off? Morning, morning. I was 14 years, all gas, no brakes. That's it, Brian. Well, see, you survived and you got to here. Now you make a decision. You just got to stick with that decision. Trials and tribulations, whatever, however you want to view, the devil on the shoulder kind of thing, and basically bad habits, all that shit will come nagging. Just remember, I don't know, I say pat yourself on the back for the progress you make every day. So as you pass another day, you need to remind yourself that you did that. That way you don't start feeling like, it just whatever, and then you kind of relapse. That's Yeah, Share Bear, the bridge is back open. The missus came home yesterday evening. So far, so good. hopefully this rain that they say we're going to get tonight will be kind of a light rain and just not really be too much. What's Jay got? Congratulations, 13 years by God's grace, good strong sponsorship, and the 12 Steps of Alcoholics Anonymous. There you go, Jay. I need a workout to do the Appalachian Trail. Got to get ready for work. Right on, Brian. Hey, make it a great day. Appreciate you. Remember, you're in the driver's seat. You get to decide. Morning, Miss Sandy. You have no idea how good life will get. This is true. It's always darkest before the dawn. And you know, that's actually a true statement. When you kind of get out there and look, and it gets really dark right before the dawn, because there's that cresting moment. Bam. And that's, I think, life that way too. Sometimes it just feels really shitty right before you're going to get a break. You just gotta be ready for the break, and then you grab that break when it comes, and then don't lose sight of that, because that's when all the negative Nancy's come out to tell you about, oh, no, to keep you from making that successful step. Because you remember, man, humanity has a way of looking at things and then judging things based off of their own self-accountability. So when people don't, oh, I can't believe they do that. Well, it's like, you got to look at that as some of that reflection on that's what you do, so it just self-reflection. Morning, covered by CQ. How are things across the pond? Cherokee, I build houses for a living. I'm a framer. That's a workout. Yes, it is, buddy. Run some rafters. That's some shiznit right there. Making life decisions. Got to keep head on straight. They want to see you do good, but not better than them. Yeah, exactly, Sandy. It's like people will be like, yeah, that's good. But the minute if it gets no, got to bring that back down. It's just weird. I don't know. What do they call that? I guess that's one of the things, envy or something. We are having some great weather at the moment. I have somebody mending and sorting out new decking in my garden. Heck yeah, there you go, cover. Get you some groceries growing. Coming to you live and direct from the cab of my dump truck. What's up, GTP? Heck yeah. Yeah, old GTP does his little videos from the cab of his truck sometimes, and that's kind of cool. You get to watch it and going into the yards. I will be back. Time for me to get something done. Hey, you know what? I can always say I accomplished one thing when I do these things, and that's that I went live. And then it's like, there, I managed to get up, I got live, scheduled it, started it, finished it. There we go. No, garden is finally planted. Oh, there you go. We had bad storms come through last night. It was bad here around midnight. I hope we're done with storms for a little while. Hauling dirt. Shoot, yeah. Too bad I can't get you to make a run down here and bring some dirt. Hey, Miss Teresa. Morning. Yeah, that's the one thing I wish we could get, like a good load of dirt and just have a garden bed. If I did some kind of just like plowed, tilled up ground and did it, it would wash it away. We're just too much of a slope. I'd have to box one end and then kind of start to level it out. So just a few, GTP, just a few. What's up, Monty? Morning, morning. Morning, everybody. So what's on y'all's mind? Our trucks up here are all governed at 105 kilometers. But see, I don't even know what that equates to. What does that equate to? 60 miles an hour? 55 miles an hour? Sounds like 55 miles an hour for some reason. Let's see. What is 105? Let's see. $65 miles an hour. So 105 kilometers per hour is 65.24 miles per hour. Hey, morning, Terry. Morning, morning. It's cloudy but not raining. That's good. Yes, I remember that the other day, Cherokee, passing the test. That's why I laughed. It's ironic because, to be honest, she probably knows now more American history than half the population, American citizen population. Top speed on our highways is 100. Have you heard the horror stories of them bringing in FR bulbs? Oh, as Terry says, blessings to everyone and your families. Right on. Put a clinic. Putting a clinic. What does that mean, GTP? Putting a clinic on your seedlings. What is a clinic? It's been a long while since I was here. Yeah, it's been a minute, Terry. The name sounds familiar. And sorry if that's, I don't, mean nothing by that. Just, it seems a minute. It seems familiar, but I can't. Oh, let's see. Is anything? Oh, by the way, I don't know if y'all caught Hutch's little short, but he's working on a new apocalyptic radio. So that'll be cool. Damn it, something in my damn eye. Rescue trips. Trips or bugs killing my seedlings. Putting a clinic on something means hurting it bad. Ah, okay. So you telling me some bugs opened a can of whoop ass on your seeds? See, you gotta get that Southeast Texas country kind of redneck interpretation. So you got some bugs opening a can of whoop ass on your seeds. I've been pretty darn sick the last 8 months. Had back surgery a week ago. Oh wow, Miss Terry. Teresa. So Terry, what kind of back surgery did you have? I got spinal issues. That's why I was just asking. Did they like do some kind of disc stuff? Did they have to do the vertebrae or spinal cord stuff or? I kind of got a combination of vertebrae that have to be replaced and some discs. Won't quit raining long enough for me to get in it. So wait, your new car's just sitting out there in the rain, Scat Pack? Poor thing. Awesome. Yep, takes some work, not to even mention the loss. They didn't just appear probably in the soil. Ah, yep, she's in the rain. The poor thing. The coop will never be done. It's kind of like, anything else. Because, see, Matt is a carpenter. So, since Matt is a carpenter, his projects won't ever really be fully, completely done. It's just like a mechanic. A mechanic, his vehicle, there's always an issue. It's just funny how that works. 2 vertebrae. Oh, wow, Miss Terry. So did they replace him and put like the spinal cage thing in on? Is that, man? I wish I could. I wish I could try that. I would gladly. Hell, I would go somewhere if I just felt the comfort, like I could trust it. Then I would gladly go in there and experiment. Shit done did half my cervical spine up here, so half that's replaced. That's right, Lady Smith. And that whole seedling tray I had to replant a few days ago. Tripped on it last night and flipped it over upside down. Now I have to replant the entire tray again. Oh shit, GTP. I gotta go web text. Next thing is a carpet. Well, I guess I should go do some work. Y'all make it a great day. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and stay prepped. Right on, Double Dog Pepper. Hey, keep your head on a swivel. Swing by the store, pick up something extra. It ain't getting cheaper to buy. Nothing ever gets done. See, Matt, that's it, rescue. It will get done this weekend. It's always this weekend. It's always this weekend. Hey, Nunya, how are things for you? Where are you at? Because aren't you in Southeast Texas? How are things where you're at? We'll share with you. Yeah, Sandy, I know. I can't wait till I can move that coop. It's just going to take a little bit. Back to the Challenger. This one has a shaker hood, and she's a real beauty. Black on black. Oh, look at you, Scat Pack. They put a cement in the discs. Both just had collapsed. They were crushed. Oh, wow. We're okay. I'm in Northeast Texas now. Oh, okay. Well, cool. Shoot, yeah. I hear my boy out there trying to crow. Still have to. Takes me a minute to adjust to that because it doesn't come out normal. It's so funny. It looks kind of. I'm in Idaho. Ah, potato land. Well, the real potatoes, not the crazy thing that gets behind a podium thing. I used to have a friend when I was a kid. My best friend, miss her bunches, and that's where her family was from, was Idaho. Was there? No, no, I don't think it was Idaho. It was Iowa. I don't know. Brain fart. Hey, what's up, Broken? Morning. Harvesting taters next week. Well, shoot, Nunya, if you were down here, they'd have probably been all washed clear by now. You could have got the washed off version down here. We just now got the bridge cleared out and the road accessible. There you go. Cool. Another night of not being able to sleep. I nap when I can. Hell, that's sometimes I just sit here and cross my arms and do that. Now there's no between storms and bugs, tough year, yeah. Hadn't had the bugs, but then again, nothing I've managed to get to produce anything except for a strawberry plant that seems to be thriving. But definitely the storms. Now I got a plan on. Now I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I'll just do some kind of music playlist because I know people. It's just weird. I understand people are interested and they want to know, and so I want to try to record and film the stuff. And uh, been kind of nice in Arizona. Well, that's where G Mo and Nana's at. I'm hoping for 100 plus this year. Oh hell! What, like the big brown ones, or like reds, those golds, or various kinds? Pardon me. Excuse me. No sleep make Mrs. Metal a total bee. Yukon gold and reds. Oh, okay. Man, them reds. Son, I love them reds. Sometimes when she's doing that, some reds, and she cuts them up, and it's like, man, you know what? You can just put them reds in a bowl with some butter and just a little bit of milk, and I kind of mix them clumpy, kind of like a clumped up mashed taters with the skins. I don't know. I just like that stuff. Welcome back. The storm is 3 parts. Papa's farm, get it now. Yeah. I hope everybody comes out all right. I know it's a hell of a ride. And see up there with hills and valleys like that, man, watching for the flash flooding, all that shit running down them damn hills and flooding up in the creeks and stuff. Be some nerve wracking. Especially it'd be like, well, I guess, but that's a headache for people that are used to it up there, and then you get people that move up into there that don't understand that. That's kind of what happens here. We're under a flood watch now. Yeah, I think we're going to be under a flood watch probably for a week or better, just because of all the rain north of us that'll come flowing down the Trinity. Right, and then everyone loves a creek till it floods. Said it was going to. Yeah, it's part of the cycle. That's why some of this I think is natural stuff that's just going to happen. But then also there's bad actors and shit, and we're in crazy times, so it's kind of a merging of those. The surgery is called kyphoplasty. Kyphoplasty back surgery. So do you got cement for the vertebrae and stuff, and then like rods that keep it aligned, or they just did the cement part? Lower back. Yeah, see, some of mine's on the lower back, and then I have some in my mid right there where it actually goes from, what is that, the lumbar to thoracic. Because I go from, I forgot what it is, L something to the T something. And who knows what it looks like nowadays. It's probably all jacked up. But I got like because I've smashed my tailbone. My tailbone's actually been smashed for decades. And then the next one up for a while, you adapt. It's in the middle of the back where I had the surgery. See, so you're going from the lumbar to thoracic area in that. Or was yours all in the thoracic? Because I've got that issue up there, and then I've got the lower lumbar. Right, STP. Yeah, buddy. Hey, Four Corners. I ain't seen you in a little bit. I hope you're doing good. Hope all is well. Let's see, is that? I guess I could. Let's see, catch that in time. There you go. Well, hopefully everybody's doing pretty good. No more using cell phones and PA while you're driving. Did y'all went hands free? You got to be hands free now. I don't know, man. That's one of them things where it's like it sounds good, using your phone and being able to talk and act, but then you kind of look at the way that people do things, and it's like just because you can doesn't mean you should. They just filled the disc with a cement. Yeah, I couldn't stand up straight. Oh, somebody. Oh, I know. That's where I'm at, Terry. I go to stand up and walk. I can bend over and find a little, not really a dead space, tolerable spot. And then I'm good for a little ways, but that distance is pretty short. And if I do that a couple of times, then it pretty much, yeah, everything's so inflamed and swollen that I don't, my legs go numb. It gets crazy. What do you mean nothing? Can't use it at all? Oh, okay. My phone won't work inside the car. I love that option. That is what you pick in the woods, man or bear, first time. Now, what are you talking about, Cherokee? Ladies, which one would you pick in the woods? Man or bear, first time seeing? What do you mean? Would you pick a man or a bear if the first time you see it in the woods? Hell, if I, as a lady, I would pull the trigger on either one of them damn near, because they both gonna probably do you harm. I believe in hands free. Nobody needs to be on the phone or putting on makeup or reading behind the wheel. Come on, you're driving. There's a video on the surgery. Oh, cool. You have to pull over now. I've been praying. A skill saw is not my fave. Why? You need a sawzall. Then those are fun. You can cut all kinds of shit with a sawzall. Trees, pipe, wood, critters, people, just whatever. Fish. I sure hope Pennsylvania gets its shit together before the election. I gotta say, I hope there's quite a few states. Man, I would love to just get everybody just pay attention to your local state legislative processes, see what they're trying to do and what they're not doing. Trying to cut down to size a fence panel. Ah, okay. With the bear, at least you know his intentions. Well, that's true, STP. Trending now. Where's trending? What's trending? Who's trending? That's kind of like that poll question. My whole life, all I hear are these poll numbers. And you know what? Ain't nobody ever called my phone and asked my opinion on shit. So I love how they bring up all these poll numbers. Nobody I know has had a call from one of the poll workers. So they call specific places. They probably call like college dorms. The question, because so Cherokee says that this is trending. The question, man or bear? Safety, 94% ladies say the bear, not the man. I could totally see that. We're trying to get in all the dead people we can. Well, hey, you got some of the ones that don't even belong here. And there's a loophole in the illegal voting thing. And there's actually two little loopholes, but one, I noticed they're trying to address it. So I don't know. We'll see how this goes. See, this is where state legislative processes, people hammering on their state, local people. So it's against the law for illegal citizens to vote in an election, a federal election. So that's illegal. The problem is that there's no set thing for the voter ID. So you won't know if they're legal or not. And once they cast the vote and it's separated from the envelope, you don't know who did what. So if they don't fix this ID, then it could open up the door for all these illegals. What's up, Brad? It's a skill saw, Lady Smith, but I digress. Morning, Anthony. How are you, sir? Rabbit, how'd the weather go in Missouri? Like, been getting rain, huh? Tennessee passed a law making it illegal to be an illegal in Tennessee now. Governor just signed the bill. Yeah, see, do you guys have a state? So then, did y'all pay us a state law for ID verification? Because I think that's part of the key. You know, got about another 5 feet of rain. Oh damn, Rabbit! It stopped here for now, but it's supposed to kick back up this evening. But we'll see. Hopefully, it won't be just a sprinkle, if anything. What's up, William? It's a damn good morning. Let's see. Hey, I need to go make sure the missus is awake. Excuse me. So let's see. Man, I think no matter who is, it's going. Oh well, you have two opposing forces, so that whole, you know, there ain't going to be no calm reaction. No matter which way it goes, you have two opposing forces, which means whatever the outcome, the other side's not going to be happy. So that's a given. I just hope that it's more on the righteous side that are holding on to shit instead of just emotionally reacting to something. Let the other side do the emotional reaction. People that are erratic and emotional, they're easier to tend to in a general sense. So that's on my phone, so it makes it tough to answer. Just smoke them. Smoke them if you got them. One dead in Gaston County, 100,000 power outage in Charlotte. Sorry for the loss of life. KP says, sorry I was driving. No worry, sir. Keep it in between the mustard and the mayo, as T Girl likes to put it. Morning, Mitch. All right, Blackbird. Make it a good day. Keep your head on a swivel. You go by the store, pick up something extra. It ain't getting cheaper tomorrow. And I don't, so if anything happens to this song and I get taken out, I'll be back, but I'm going to go make sure the missus is up. So I had this one back there, but I don't really know what it will do. You never know. Hey, what's up, Mike? Yeah, Rabbit, this is one of my favorite Blackfoot ones, too. Hey, what's up, Eric?
Those big wheels are ready to roll. We've been flying high and so low. Lord, and all this madness ain't as crazy as it seems. Everywhere they stop and stare, I'm just a stranger on this road. Oh, I stand alone only in my dreams. Highway song, singing on and on, on and on. Highway song is as lonely as the road I'm on. Highway song, singing on and on.
I am off and running, sir. Well, I'm glad you're back up and running, Eric. And Mike, I'm still sunny side up. Lady Smith is road trip daydreaming. Right on. No way. Is that really? Is that for real? So they're going to redo Boy Scouts and Man Scouts? Or that's just what you're... Man, you know... Well, that gets me fired up. I tell you right now, that's... You want to know what's wrong with this country? It's that we let that organization, that group or whatever go to shit. And then somehow the American people just turned their back on it instead of kicking all them freakos out of that. And let's get the damn Boy Scouts back to what they were before the weirdos took over. No, it's renamed as Scouting of America. If they keep the freaks out and they go back to the merit badges and stuff, then I would be all for that. But that was, I don't know, man. And maybe it just depends on where people grew up. I know for me, and that was man, that was your camping, family skills, cooking skills, crafting skills, fishing skills, knot tying skills, everything, man. That was the goal, man. Boy Scout started by British. Well, I think we kind of adapted it. That's why we did the Boy Scouts of America part. But I mean, hell, when you look at all of that, whatever you'd call survival skills or just crafting, or that's just, hell, some of that shit is just natural depending on where they're from. You know? Sorry, and I'm not trying to ignore Chad. I'm just morning, Tony. Morning. Better do the same thing with Girl Scouts. You got quality. Yeah. Well, see, it's like that, man. And then you got, I don't know, that's some weird shit. That just shows the mental state. That just shows the mental state of people. Because it's like, then you got the Girl Scouts, but you got some confused kid who's being mind jacked by his parents or his little clique. And so all of a sudden now this boy wants to be in the Girl Scouts because he's a sissy and he ain't accomplishing anything in life. So he's decided that he'll take on a different role. And that way he doesn't have to be accountable. It's kind of like a Bruce Jenner thing. You know, you get drunk, run over somebody, then you just go ahead and have a sex change. And then it's like, you're not accountable no more. It's crazy how that works. Who would have thought that? Vehicle manual slaughter. Wait, I whacked my ding ding off. What? Well, we don't even know who you are anymore, so we can't charge you. You're somebody else now. What? No, all that shit is just batshit crazy. Cherokee Rescue. I'm thinking a way to give back, teach real survival skill and leadership, and made it all American. If all teachers teach survival, make our way. Dude, you could change the world if you could just get people to give a shit anymore. I think society is so self-absorbed, it's hard to get them to see outside the box. It's like people driving cars. It's all about them from point A to point B, regardless of who's out there. People go to the store. I want what I want. I'm just here to get what I need. Bam, get out the way. And so, oh, damn it, Tony. Ping pong size hail. Dude, that shit'll knock you the hell out. You gotta be careful. Right on, Mike. Hey, man, just so you know, Mike, I listen a lot. Sometimes I chime. It depends on how my brain's clicking that evening, but a lot of times I just don't participate in chat because keeping up then through text is hard, especially because I've kind of grown accustomed to just vocalizing my response. I will say that is the one lazy side of live streaming is I don't have to type. And so that kind of maybe is one of the nudges that keeps me doing it too, is this way when y'all say stuff, I don't have to like type responses. I can just say it. And yeah, some of it's not that it's so much late. It's just like a lot of times I fire up a lot of people on the screen, but then I'm doing stuff, and there's been times that I just leave y'all playing to kind of give y'all view time and stuff. But then, like, she comes home late. The next thing you know, we're talking or we're eating supper. And there you go, just for kiss off. Here, I'll throw a little gleam on the screen. Bling, bling. Come on alive with me. Oh, man. But I think your show has kind of got more of a good nature to it, Mike. I'm kind of like, matter of fact, I was laughing and talking with somebody. I'm like a unifier. People that won't get along will get along as they unite behind, me. And so, but no, I would love, dude, I'd love to get up there and talk. And you're welcome here anytime. I hate to bother you in the mornings because I know you're an hour ahead. So I'd never know, you know, it's like with a lot of the others, that I know y'all are going to work. Shoot, yeah. Hey, you know what? Did I send you my number, Mike? I don't remember if I didn't. I'm going to send you my number then. That way you'll have my number. Was just informed we were getting closer to passing SB 735 here in Missouri. A 10-3 with 0 attachments. So clean bill going forward. There you go, Rabbit. Shit, that would rock, Mike. That would rock. What's up, Grumpy? How are you doing, brother? How did Kansas come out of this? I meant to ask Monty that earlier. Damn it, I missed that. It's like with Grumpy's. Matter of fact, Grumpy's is another one. I watch him and Yoda. I listen to him off and on as me and her are either eating or talking and stuff. Matter of fact, there's times I have Grumpy on and somebody else on, and they're because I don't know. You do what you can do, you know. Try to give you view time and stuff for. And thank you, Rabbit. Emails and phone calls work, peeps. Call your local reps. Thank you, Rabbit. It's so nice to finally hear a friendly voice. We did have much up here. It was all to the south. Didn't have much. Oh, okay. We got more than we needed. The gold and silver bill here in Missouri. Yeah, we got the Texas Gold Bullion Depository back in action here in Texas. So it's the Texas Gold Bullion Depository. Woot, woot. I hope everybody's doing safe, man. That's the one nice thing, trying to be able to hear from everybody, you know, because this weather just sweeps through and you just don't know. And now that we've got the digital platform, so we have a more, you know, international type relationships and communications and stuff. So you kind of get to thinking about people. Rescue, I went yesterday and picked up 1 ton of mushroom dirt. Time I got home, I think it weighed 2 tons. Oh, damn. Hey, Terry, you have a blessed day. Keep your head on a swivel. Remember, you're in the driver's seat, so make it a good day. And if you go by the store, pick up something extra because tomorrow's not getting cheaper. I'm with the. Oh, wait, what'd you say? Rescue got mail? I got mail? Oh, no. You've got mail. What? Roger that, sir. There we go. Okay. And so y'all are just going to pardon me. I don't want to forget this, so I'll do this while I can. And I'm sorry, Mike, it was just brief and abrupt, but that way I can remember to get it done. Get her done, son. So I'm with the Missouri Freedom Initiative here in Missouri Rescue, keeping the politicians honest. Hell, there you go. Remember, if you invest in PMs, you want physical possession of them. You do not want certificates, right? Kind of heavy. Dirt, grow my weed in. Oh, look at you. Got to go. We'll check back later if I still have internet. Right on, Eric. Well, I hope you do, sir. I hope you do. Cool deal. I'm going to do kind of sure gets very good dirt. Cherokee, it's very good dirt to grow my weed with. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. And there you go. Savagely morning, sir. Morning, morning. And I'm just going to say morning again to Teresa because sometimes I don't know which Teresa. So just to make sure I cover all the Teresas, I'll just say morning, Teresa again. There we go. Okay, I got you, brother. Cool deal. Of course, you should invest in what benefits you. What benefits you? Lumber, plumbing, supplies, livestock, etc. may help you more than a gold bar. Well, yeah, and your area. You know what's viable around your area. You know what people are interested, what's prone to. Oh, that was a funny thing I'll tell you about that. So just the word cattle brought it up, but so because while cattle can be stupid, but when it comes to weather, cattle's pretty smart. And dude, all the cattle they had migrated during all the flooding and shit, so they had migrated, on up. Well, as they were coming back, as the water was receding, and they were coming back out, they were like all in people's yards and shit. People had their little cameras in their phones taking pictures. There'd be like cattle just grazing through as they were getting them back over into the pastures. I just thought that was kind of funny. All of a sudden, you notice the cattle migrating through your yard. And did Shad make it back? I know he was listening while working earlier. Done overexerted my old butt yesterday, mowing like a madman, cut down about a 60-foot of tree, got a good log out of it. But I had to body slam about 180 pounds of log. Oh, damn it, son. Laptop City. Oh, you mean you finally decided to get up and actually go to the table and get on the laptop? I see what's happening. Right, STP. Well, yeah, I'd rather see a cattle than some fentanyl, brain dead individual. Good morning. It's still just me. Hey, but that's a handful, Miss Teresa. So it's all good. Can't copy and paste from the phone. Well, I think you can, but I think that's when accidents really happen. Because I think if you like push down and hold over it, you can then select what to copy, but you press just a little too hard in one area and you can do all kinds of crazy things. So should be able to get a totem pole out of it or a chainsaw bear. Oh, that'd be cool. There you go, Savage. Carve one of those little bear totems. Who gets tired? Nobody gets tired. Not the cows crapping in my front yard is 100% desirable. No, but hey, man, it's fertilizer. Nothing like a little cow pie to fertilize. You know what? Hey, you know what, Mike? We ought to try to, maybe we could come up with something. Yeah, we ought to just kick around some ideas. I'll get with you. That'd be kind of cool. We come up with either morning, afternoon, evening, whatever. But I'm open to any time. So that'd be cool. Rescue was hailing hard yesterday, and I looked out, and my mule never acted like it bothered him. He never came to the barn to cover. Shoot, man, them mules can. I'm gonna tell you now, horses are beautiful, and people are so used to seeing them as the workhorse. But the real workhorses are the mules, the jackasses, the donkeys. Man, them things right there. And if you ever want to see some aggressive shit, watch a mule go after something, son. There's other animals that are even afraid of a mule because it's like, oh no, that's a batshit crazy one right there. And I gotta say, I saw the weirdest shit. I didn't realize it, but giraffes, dude, a giraffe can be a pretty brutal ass freaking animal. I had no idea. I mean, it just kind of makes sense, but man, I watched these hyenas like attacking this baby giraffe and kind of, I think they had done killed the baby, but of course the mama didn't know that, but she's going to town on that whole herd, dude. And that old giraffe would throw them big old legs out there, just knocking the piss out of them and shit. And it was like, whoa. Yeah, that old mama giraffe was tearing some shit up. We just had a baby giraffe at a farm down the road. Oh, there you go, Sketch. Rescue, if a dog gets in his pen, he will try to stomp it. I see. That's, man. I believe it, dude. Mules are tough. People just think that it's like, it's a mule. You know, it's the horses are so good. No, 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 no. That mule. Had a mule pin me against a barbed wire fence, and he did it on purpose. Oh, I can believe it. I try to do that. My first attempt at log art was kind of stolen by my neighbor to prop up the trailer. Cracks me up. It's still sitting there. That trailer will sit forever. Not really stolen. Oh, dude. Moose are deadly. Yeah. Shit, dude, moose with that big old rack on them, man. That's like a big old bone axe coming at you, just swinging that thing. But I mean, just a mule, you think they're just such a simple little animal, and you're like, oh shit, dude, that mule will eat you alive. And it just kind of blows your mind when you realize just how aggressive a freaking mule can be. Man, oh man. So what is this? This is Thursday. So what do we got? We got you get mail yet? Actually, yes, we got some mail yesterday. Although I will say I'm waiting. I'm waiting because when this happens, buddy, all shit is gonna break loose. But apparently, according to what we heard yesterday, was FedEx and UPS are dropping packages off at this little clubhouse thing up at the way up at the entrance to this area. When you come off the Farm Market Road, there's a little meeting. Used to have a realty place right there that had for property back in here. And I'm like, oh, no. You ass better not drop my package off right there. I'm sorry, that shipping says it was from that vendor to my address. And if you ain't going to bring it to my address, then I suggest you hold on to it in your distribution center until you can bring it to my door. They drop my shit off up there, and then, oh no, it's going to get gnarly. We're going to have a pet moose after shift and a sell him and ride to victory. Hey, I don't know, man. That'd be oof. So you're going to get a male or a female moose? Used to be more people got killed in New Hampshire by running into a moose with their cars and gunshots. I could believe that. Rescue my mule we saved from a kill plant down in Oklahoma. Cool. Thank you, Kissaw. Yeah, it should come. No, you're not, Kissaw. I will turn them around at the end of the drive saying, oh no, that's a return to sender. Return to sender. And Elvis didn't even have to come back for that. Male giants rack. See, that's why I was asking Mike, was because, a female moose, I could see the structure and the stature, big animals, but a male moose, I don't know, man. What are you going to do if homeboy decides that he wants to scratch back there on his ass cheek? Because whenever he swings that head around, that big old 3 and 4 foot long horns coming somewhere. Because, man, when you watch some big old male mooses and they're the way they're doing that, and they got that big old rack just swaying out there, and it's like, yeah. What is that? Halfway through. Donkeys live a long time. I wish I could have one, but I haven't the means or the lifespan. I'd die halfway through, leaving it alone for 30 years or so. Breaks my heart. Act surprised. Well, I'll be surprised. When it gets here, it's still a gift. Even if you tell me, I know. Nah, we'll be cool. Yeah. It's all shits and giggles until somebody giggles and shits, Mike. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not ashamed to say I like animals better than people. Well, yeah, it's amazing. Animals haven't lost sight. I really enjoy watching him rule that pasture. He's beautiful out there. Weren't for thumbs and a big brain, we would be further down on the food chain than we are. Well, and see, to think that we used to be smart and we used to be very physically fit, and that's why we were even granted dominion, over the animals. We were supposed to act maturely and responsibly, and tend to biz and eat clean food. And somehow, like always, we think we know best. And somehow we just have never proved that in thousands of years that we really know best. Every time we have a new brain fart, it's here we are. It just gets crazier by the decade. Guy about 300 yards down the road from me has a donkey so jelly. Not a little jelly. Lots of stuff in nature that'll kill you out there. Yep. A 13-year-old lab is my favorite person, right, Mike? Yeah. Old Rudy, he's my Riri. We all got to have one to take care of, and that one there. The big brain part is losing out, Grumpy. Won't be long till the slide down again, right? Bubble wrap. Right, Savage? I could see that. Dude, the shit that I see them do to hyenas or wolves or coyotes and shit like that, yeah, it's around here they'll kill the coyotes. Rabbit, do you know who the Elo and Morlocks are? Our future. Elo and Morlocks? I don't know. Is that a movie reference or what's that a reference to? Elo and Morlocks? Or is that supposed to be a warlock? Is that the elites and warlocks? Or is that an Elo and Morlocks? I don't know. Savagely, oh yeah, they can mess some dogs plumb up. They are future humans in the time machine story. Okay, give me some more associate. So, what is this? A movie thing? Time machine story? Is that like a show or a movie or a documentary? Or is that just in the general conception of the time machine, rhetoric that those names, connect some dots for me, Grumpy. I didn't have no crayons to eat this morning. It's an old show. Okay, gotcha. It sounded kind of familiar, the time machine, because it was like an old, had the white writing time machine or something like that. There you go. Okay. The troglodytes. Oh, I'm sure that they'll ship cows. That there's cattle trucks out there, right? Like 18 wheelers that haul cattle. Since we don't do the herds anymore. Just remember, if time travel becomes real, they won't come back to help us. Just say we've been dead a long time to then, and if they change things. Morlocks are a fictional species created by H.G. Wells for his 1895 novel, The Time Machine. The Elo led an ideal life to live life above ground, not wanting for anything until the Morlocks harvested them. It almost sounds like people that with a creative and imagination as times were showing how money was becoming so important and people's greed and wealth was becoming a status quo kind of thing, it's almost like writers were writing things to fit that what they were seeing. It's kind of weird. And they associated things. And then it's really weird because then you fast forward to where we are now, and we have people in the future that look back at that and go, this is, oh man. And they actually place more value on it than they do the real shit. Isn't that some crazy shit? Oh, look, there's a crazy hillbilly. Good morning. Welcome. Excuse me. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. But see, I think some point we crest though. Chicken farmer ain't nothing but a big. Lord have mercy. George Orwell, 1984, wasn't supposed to be a guide. Life imitating art in a sense these days. Exactly, Grumpy. I actually think that we literally went from like a way of life and a society where we were creative, we were imaginative, you know. We thought outside the box, and we envisioned new ways, and and just it was an inventive, imaginative type life, and that's we developed all kinds of things, and but as we hit that plateau, then that next wave, they don't see where they're capable of building this. It then becomes, they then start making the art imitate life. So they're changing our culture and our society to fit the movies and shit that they've seen, the narratives, the Space Odyssey, 2001. And it's like, oh, yeah, you know, and it's ironic because it's like, look how much of the space technology when we used to think of going and reaching to the stars. And so there was so much put in to thinking out that way until we got out that way. And then it actually has gone in reverse. So then in 2024, you literally have people that think that that didn't even happen. So we literally went from a society and a culture of people that envisioned building the next best thing to where now we don't see ourselves able to build anything. It's always a government or a big entity that develops anything. And we couldn't have achieved this because there's too many barriers. It's so many of that. That's what I call the victimhood. We literally went from being victors to victims. You can build and do anything. You can, just put strong back and a strong mind. You can build anything. And then all of a sudden we're in a generation to where you can't do anything. You need somebody else to do shit for you. It's like the people I was just bitching out about around here. We went from communities and society that could self-sustain, understood, you know, preservation, food, the need to take care of your biz, to where now all of a sudden it's like, oh my gosh, I'm sitting in my house, but like the road is like flooded over. I can't get in or out. I'm on the internet and I can't order Uber. Is somebody going to bring me some food? And it's like, oh shit. Like I told her, man, people ought to be ashamed of themselves. And that's it, John. It's victimhood. A whole lot of victimhood. It's all a bunch of poor me. I don't know. I like using cooking oil on the car. We weren't supposed to be slaves to big corporations. We're free or die. No, we just slowly handed it over to corporations because we wanted to make the money. And here, this will ruffle some feathers, but everybody acts like it's some big, bad, Soros corporation, the weave, it's the bald German dude, Schwaby dude that's taken over shit. And it's when you really look at things, not most of it's not that way. Most of it's people's own greed is what they sold out because they got offered, hey, you got the successful machining business. You have these contracts, you're doing really well. You know what? We'll buy you out. Well, that person that owned that family-owned business made a decision at that point and said, ooh, I like them digits. So it's not that they got stomped out. A lot of people just sell out for the greed. It's the money. Oh, you offer them enough money. It's kind of like houses. We can talk about these people coming in and buying up all this property. Oh, the Chinese buying property next to the military base. And that's cool because that's a fact. But who the fuck sold it to them? At some point you see there's that accountability shit that just is supposed to be eradicated. Hey, Monique, what's up, little maple leaf? How are you doing? I know you're all ecstatic and stuff. Be crashing in the new pad. Damn it. Squirrel moment. Some chick was pissed off because the guy she met and liked was told, I am self-employed and travel for work. Turns out he did DoorDash for a living. The new house is amazing. So happy. I bet you are, man. I can't wait to see what you do with it. It's going to be so cool. Unleashed a little homesteader. Rescue, it's just like Amazon bought the mall in our area a while back. See, that's why, we've just, I don't know. We let the politicians do it to us. We wanted cheap, easy goods, less factory jobs, more computer, pay more for less labor. See, that's it. And it's just kind of like it was we, the people that built the country. It's we, the people that are handing it over. Everyone around here is so nice and friendly. It's like I've gone back in time 40 years. Then look at there. We were just talking about a time machine. Oh, no. It's like the Matrix. Hold on. I have to see if the same chicken walks by the door. And then we'll know if we're in the Matrix. I'm just checking. Country life is like that, Monique, right? Email. And thank you, Crazy Hillbilly. Sorry for the inconvenience kind of with the sub thing. It just kind of helps keeps the trolls down and stuff, and ain't got to worry about none of that. And you probably don't be, anybody that's lurking, by the way, and you see all the blue names, don't be freaking out over like, oh my God, some kind of mod thing. I get to know you. I'll give you a wrench. All it does is it helps people share links. That's the main thing. So if we're talking about something, people can share a link, and I don't know. I have a unique channel, so. Green Acres is the place to be. Green Acres is the site to see. What is that? I forgot how that goes. Yep, the old Petticoat Junction. And you got good old, damn. Oh, no, man, I can't believe it. I just forgot the damn. Was it Big Al? Big Al's used cars. BR 549. We went from seeing everything made in America to dang near nothing being made locally. We all sat back and watched cook. Well, and we got told how the degree, go get a degree, and the imaging got shown how you need to be in some corporate kind of office job. And, ooh, you got to have a degree in alphabets after your name to really be educated. And somehow, because this guy writes a book, all of a sudden we're just going to take his word for everything. And then he gets to dictate things to us. And people got so accustomed to not even questioning things that then all of a sudden you ended up with the whole COVID shit. You literally had people that couldn't even recognize just common sense. Rescue, you don't have anyone on here causing trouble with all the moments. Nope. No trouble here. Farm living is the life for me. There you go. Yeehaw. Right, Miss Meadow? Yep. So far, I found a local butcher and a mechanic, as well as a fried chicken place and a little country hardware store. Shoot, yeah. Hey, Miss Nancy, good morning. How are you doing up there? Is the weather all right for you? Did it finally die down? Yeah, check out the hardware. This is true. Yeah, that little hardware store will have some probably cool shit in it. Cool little old hardware stuff that you'd be like, oh, wow. Told myself I wasn't going to cook. I don't know why I lied to myself. The advent of a computer in every hand helped dumb people down. This is true, Savage. Laziness. John says, don't forget to water kiss off and the garden should grow. Green Thumper taught me that on a video. Occasional stir for cleansing. I know maybe 15 people with 5 degrees at school but cannot do basic anything from auto. Well, that's it, and I gotta say, if I ever decide to work on like a little video for an intro and stuff, I would do Star Spangled Banner. But then in the footage, I would like to put the highway workers, the linemen, the plumbers, electricians, the car mechanics, the dump truck drivers, the trash pickuppers, the landfill operators, the dock workers, the pipeline workers, the tugboat workers. It's all the backbone jobs that nobody even fucking realizes anymore that actually keeps everything going. Well, everybody sits on the pity pot with the poor me shit. There's actually people out there that keep shit going. Even as shitty as it might be in an area, there's at least people trying to keep things going. And it just, they never get any credit whatsoever. We talk about first responders, we'll talk about military, but nobody ever talks about the utility guys that keep shit running in the background. Because that's middle class America. That's your backbone. That's your builders, your carpenters, your electricians, your plumbers, the road guy. Those people are actually that's the real work. I'm not taking away from factory jobs or other jobs per se, but by God, those right there. You know, you can have your little management skills, you can have your finance skills, you can be an awesome banker, you can be an awesome, you know, parts distributor, you can be a great cashier, and I ain't knocking none of that shit. You can be a cool doctor, a cool lawyer, whatever. But none of them jobs would happen if it wasn't for the backbone of America. So born cornbread, baptized. Smoke them if you got them. There you go, Tony. Can I find a pity pot at these country hardware stores? I might need one. Well, see, that's just it, though. In the country hardware store, Monique, they don't call them pity pots. They call them bedpans. Because most people in the country in the old days didn't have no room for no pity. So you just had bedpans. And then down here in the South, you had spittoons. Because you didn't put pity in the pot, you spit it in the pot. Haven't seen anyone on it this morning, Monique. It's down to 1 yen to 0064. Not enough coffee intake. There you go, STP. Cherokee says police, old day call slave patrol, first people as slave in America, Irish, German, blacks, mulattoes, have the paperwork of slave patrol, pay 40 gold coin. Have no idea what all that translates to, Cherokee. Police old day called slave patrol. First people as slave in America, Irish, German. You know what, dude? I don't know who the first slaves were in America. And I honestly believe that nobody really knows. I think you can just get a talking point because I think that I don't know, everything. First off, you don't even really know you only know the people that became famous that actually got here. So, like people that might have landed but really didn't become famous or do anything substantial would have never been really recorded. So unless somebody dug into that family history, you wouldn't know that Bob showed up with 4 people that were indebted servitudes to him for their trip over here. And so he got them, they helped build their place. And then next thing you know, he goes, well, here, you build your house over there. And then they all built that one. Who knows? But we know of popular names, famous names that get recorded, and then we know about theirs. And so then everything gets based around that. I met with a hydro company worker yesterday. He told me they will need to put in a new pole for the upgraded service to 200 amps. He was a super nice guy. So is your meter on a pole or on the house? And by the way, y'all in chat, go to live chat or all messages. That way you'll be current. Oh, yours is on a pole, Cherokee? See, ours is on the house. Now, if you have a trailer or something like that, and some people have their underground electric on little poles out there and then have it underground over to the house. But ours is on the house. $877 to ship a cow. All I know is you ship a cow, and I mean, you better be prepared for return shipping is all I'm going to say. Ain't nobody got time for that. Poll tax. Man, you know what? Speaking of that, I tell you what, I got a little drawing. Do I still got that? Where do I got that? Actually, I think it's on my phone. I'm going to just have to look now. I got a little poll deal for you. I thought I did anyway. Somewhere I do. I'm not ignoring y'all. I'm just staring at my damn phone. Scrolling. Oh, here you go. I'll show you this too, just to show you, you know. So like this right here, just so you know. See now that's a female right there that was we were teaching to do climbing. So see, it don't even make a shit. You're capable of doing whatever you put your mind to. That woman did. She learned, boy, she could climb. By the time it was over, she was shimmying up them poles and shit with no problem. I can show you a little proud moment. That's when my son and daughter were going to the military ball. Thought that was kind of cool. Sorry. Just sharing personal shit now, you know. Hey, look, boy, if I'd have known Hutch back in these days, look, if I'd have known Hutch back in those days, I could have hooked him up. Oh, come on. Is it not going to focus in? There it goes. Well, it wasn't on my damn phone, so I just did all that for no particular reason whatsoever. My bad. I'm sure that was pretty antisocial of me. My meter is on the pole. But he said the main pole is too far away and the new line is too. Yeah, that span. Cheap bill just. 51 starting to rain. Oh, damn it. And I know I had a picture. I just had this cool little cartoon, and I don't know, we were talking about the pole things, and it just made me think about that. And I was like, oh, yeah, there's that. And I was like, well, yeah, I could show you that. But then I forgot exactly where that was. Hey, Kim's Creation. Morning, morning, ma'am. How are you? Son, that woman makes some hellacious looking cinnamon rolls, let me tell you. I don't know. I was drooling just looking at that stuff. Big old cinnamon rolls. Just a little wind damage for you. Cool. Okay, freeze around. Holy crap, it was bad. Woof. Tony says, Crazy Hillbilly, hello. I think today, first time I've seen you. Nice to have you here. Yep, and it is. Crazy Hillbilly, welcome. Welcome to the Cluckin Alamo. I'm just a redneck in the woods. I share my thoughts, meet people, have conversations with friends and newcomers, share my opinion, talk a line of shit, share some news, try to remind people that you're capable of doing anything you put your mind to. Somehow there's a lot of society that forgot that part. Man, I was sure hoping to see. And you know what's funny is the minute I get off of this stream and I go to click on something, you watch that little thing I wanted to show you will be the first thing I find, and it'll be like, oh, sure, now. Is it in here? Nope. Not there neither. Nope. Not there. Rescue, working, listening, and lurking. Hey, what's up, Michigan? Hey, how's is the little one healing up good and everything? All right, Rabbit. With all this rain lately, we all need to learn to breathe underwater. Where's Bug Out Bushido? He is at work. What's the poll tax for work? I don't think she has a poll tax. Right? You ain't got no poll tax. Yeah. She just said, I met with a hydro company worker yesterday. He told me they will need to put in a new pole for the upgraded service to 200 amps. He was a super nice guy. And then Cherokee said, poll tax question mark. I will say this, I don't know. And I was talking with my son and the missus, and they were like, huh? And I went, oh, yeah, I guess I forgot. Most people must not know this. So I know, like, in most areas, in most states, and in most across the country here in the U.S., the electric companies, they own the power poles. And anybody that attaches to those poles, phone, whatever, have to pay to be on that pole. Now they do it in group bunches, but that's why there's not just random poles everywhere. Man, that really chaps my ass because I'm telling you, you watch, I'm gonna, as soon as I close this down, I will find that picture, and it'll be like, oh, that's it. Oh well, let's see. What do we got? Rescue in Missouri. We own the meter and loop all the way inside. Yeah, here you actually own everything except from the weatherhead down, except for the meter. You don't own the meter, and then the line out of the weatherhead to the transformer. That ain't yours. But as far as from that weatherhead down that mast and into that meter loop into the breaker box, that's all your problem, your responsibility. That matter of fact, they just come out and tell you that it's like, okay, a 200 amp service, you're going to have a 200 amp main breaker. And that's it. Then they'll come hook your ass up. Oh, there's the missus. I'll play y'all a song, and I'm going to see her to the door. So, hey, since we were talking about breathe underwater, I'll play a little breathe underwater, and I will be back. Give me just a couple minutes. Roger that. Roger that.
These
but he's lost on the river. Never went without, never had them cold shivers. Had a silver spoon, always warm in the winter. Drive a fancy car, never had to kill a standard. No bloody hands, never really had a backbone. Never been too deep down the back road. Never showed no respect to a flagpole. Come on, city boy, just another punk asshole. Me and mine, we gon' make it through them dark days. So take your ass on back down to Park Place before you end up in the deep end where them hungry ass sharks stay. We go hard all day. Been here, done that, that's a given. Out back, guns out, country living. If you doubt that, find out, come and get it. We ain't going nowhere, but I'm about to go swimming. These days my guns stay loaded, my family's a little more close. Sometimes we're barely floating, so please don't rock this boat. But if we tip on over, we won't wash to the shore. We'll sink down to the bottom, 'cause we've been here before. We can breathe underwater. Been down at the bottom so long we can breathe underwater. So tell them to bring it on. Won't you take me back to the old days? Just horses and a wagon, shotgun shells and wishing wells, and you could hear them pistols blasting. Better give them hell, but live to tell. Let's write another chapter. We just want our country back, and we gon' get what we after. In them pastures, in them fields, we the ones that keep it real. You come snooping around here, that'll probably get you killed. Cold steel under cold skies, a rebel soul from the old times, like Jesse James and those guys. I'm watching you with both eyes, I ain't telling no lies. If you wanna come and get it, backwoods country living, shotguns and ammunition, whiskey drinking, steady sipping, saying to hell with the system. I've been living at the bottom, so I'm about to go swimming. Y'all can hate it or you can love it, but I promise we ain't budging. If them boys looking scared, someone probably told them we're coming, so y'all better get to running, but don't head for them hills. That's where the hell we living. Round here we keep it real, boy. These days my guns stay loaded, my family's a little more close. Sometimes we're barely floating, so please don't rock this boat. But if we tip on over, we won't wash to the shore. We'll sink down to the bottom, 'cause we've been here before. We can breathe underwater. Been down at the bottom so long we can breathe underwater. So tell them to bring it on. We can breathe underwater. Been down at the bottom so long we can breathe underwater. So tell them to bring it on.
Booyah. She said, thank y'all for all the welcoming. And by the way, well, no, it's not my place to say. Just remember, there's people that might be not feeling good, going through some rough times, bad times, and just sum it up with prayers for people you might know that have issues. And that's what I would say. I don't like talking about nobody else's business, but other people have, are having some tough times. So just keep them in your prayers. And sorry if I missed anything in chat while I was gone. My bad. We know, yeah, but they've closed all the psychiatric hospitals down, Rabbit. So it is what it is. No damage here at my place, just real wet. Yeah, it's starting to dry up around here now. Made the big move to close mental hospitals. Well, we just, people, that's just that part of no accountability. Go to your garden and sit there. We'll come get you. Hey, he's got a green. His stuff is green, green. Hey, A to Z. Morning, morning. Oh, no, not the extremely moist. Somehow I think if is it just the word moist? Like if you go, hey, wow, that's pretty moist. Or is it whenever you go, wow, that's pretty moist? Which part is the triggering part? Is it the way it comes out, or is it just the word as a whole? Inquiring minds want to know. And I know I got that image in here somewhere. As an a-hole, that somehow has some weird association to diarrhea or something. But it's the next thing to eat. Oh, Lord. Rope. Oh, shit. Scat Pat gonna come in here with some damn word. Don't you know, girl, I'm a redneck in the woods. So what is this? A rhododendron getting ready to pop in my rose. What? My roses are so pretty. Okay. I'm assuming that's a type of flower that's getting ready to pop. I mean, see, roses. See how simple that was? Roses. So why it couldn't have been just like, flowers getting ready to pop. Well, see, why don't y'all have simple words like we do? Bluebonnet. See, bluebonnet. It's so easy to just say. Why can't y'all pick a more common name flower instead of what is that? Rhododendron, 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 rhododendron. Oh man, that's so beautiful, rhododendron. See, it just doesn't even flow right. I don't know. Oh, later, Cherokee. Keep your head on a swivel. Get out to the store, pick up something extra because it ain't getting cheaper tomorrow. Rescue that hail, beat my weed to the ground. Going to have to replant. Oh, damn, dude. Man, that's sad. See, don't. I guess that's where the benefit of indoors would pay off. Yeah, because that would, man, start all over. When I just missed, got back, dropped off. One kid at school and already defrosted the river. What a mess that was. Oh, I know. And see, there's something actually, Share Bear, because you know that back in the day, like 40, 50 years ago, it was common to defrost your freezer. Like that was part of the whole cleaning thing every year. It's like, here's a kicker for you. I wonder how many people remember this shit or if anybody even remembers doing it in their lifetime. But remember, back in the day, you used to actually flush out your water heater too. You literally would hook up and flush out your water heater to make sure you didn't collect sediment in it. Used to clean our ovens. And then you just kind of watch the typical behavior now, and it's like, nobody does some of the smallest, littlest, simplest things. And that's why I crack up and then people will go, I ain't got time to do all that. Yeah, really? Is that really it? Well, then I was sure hoping to have. I was sure hoping to find that picture. I thought y'all would have got a kick out of that. It was about the pole climbing. I forgot exactly how it went, but it was basically like the pole keeping you turned on or something like that. I forgot how it went. Sorry. I'm not trying to be antisocial, just looking. Somehow I'm zoned in on that picture, and it's like I must find that picture. Mine will be going out in the sunshine today, out of the greenhouse into the big sky. There you go. Now, are you leaving them out there, though, Rabbit? Like you're putting them out there like this is where they're going? Or are you just taking them out for the day and you bring them in at night? Yeah, I remember the water here. They're different. We get lazy or just forget it. A little of both, Share Bear. I think one led into the other. Wish the bathroom was self cleaning. Well, I thought that's what happened when you had kids. Scat Pack. No, I'm just picking. Hell, I know mine never did no chores around here. We used to take down the wood stove every spring and put it back up in the fall. See, that's what I'm saying. We used to do things because this was what, like necessities in life. So this is what you just did. And then somehow we just got so comfortable and complacent with the ease of things. And I still say the classic example of this is the fact that people are literally having groceries delivered to their house. If that doesn't show you how bad we got, where people aren't even picking out their own food anymore. Crazy. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Rabbit, almost all my weed going so far was volunteer plants that came up on their own. Oh, there you go. Oh, don't you want to live like the Jetsons? See, that's what I'm saying, though, Scat Pack. Think about that. So the imagination that went in to the cartoon of the Jetsons, that was just like when we envisioned that having Rosie doing the house, we never thought that the kids were going to sit around and become overweight and obese and have gender identity problems and cuss out and disrespect adults and then end up shooting each other and shit. We didn't see that. You know, we just saw, wow, Rosie the robot, she's going to do the dusting. Boy, wouldn't that just be so cool? But we didn't actually kind of think, wow, yeah, and then I can just give up on life. But that's kind of where we ended up. Dagnabbit, man, this is going to drive me up the wall. I'm so. And I know the minute I don't look for it, and when I shut this down, I'm going to find that stupid picture, and it's going to be like, oh, man. I go out in the woods and get my food as much as I can. There you go, hillbilly. I guess we're going to call you crazy. We already got a hillbilly. We got a hillbilly up in Connecticut. So we'll just have to call you crazy. Crazy. OMG. Damn it, I know that damn picture is. I'm telling you, it's just, see, this is not. I get obsessive. And damn it, I know it was in here. Somewhere it was here. Bam. See, my God, I'm telling you, man, I go to task. I'm on task. I just can't let it go. It just don't happen that way. You got to go with what you know. Anyway, this was a pretty cool one. I thought it was kind of funny. There you go. We'll make that a little bit bigger. Support your local pole dancer. It's not about the money. It's about keeping you turned on. Yeah. But I knew I'd find that damn thing. Now, I feel satisfaction. Yeah, well, the Jetsons had to be productive. They lived in a post-apocalyptic world where all the chosen were saved by tech. All the poor people were left to go back to the Stone Age. But see, were they? Because, the Jetsons weren't exactly like the brightest bulb in the pack, when you kind of think about it. Matter of fact, there's a lot of similarities between them and the Flintstones behavior-wise. So my local pole dancer is the same guy from yesterday. I definitely throw some dollars at him. Oh, well, you're going to throw some dollars anyway, even if it's not the same guy, Monique. Scat Pack, I know, but Walmart only cares about your money. It doesn't matter how they get it. Oh, well, that's true. Corporations, main corporations. I got Creek, so I had coffee today. Yeah, and I just scrolled up and saw that, Eric. Yeah. Well, you know what? Okay, so here I'll throw this by you because we're talking about the Walmart becoming, where they're just bringing the groceries out to you. They don't. Okay, so if you were a corporation, so let's just put on. We're going to put on here. We'll put on the bad guy hat. So we're going to go with the bad guy hat. So I'm a corporation. I'm kind of like ripping people off. This is becoming very profitable in 2024. And the way society is going, and because I'm back in this political party, but part of their tactics is to create chaos and disorder. I don't really want my stores to get screwed up in all this shit. So what I can do is if I slowly dangle the carrot, I can get them to just sit outside in their car and wait for me to bring them the groceries. And then that cuts down on shoplifting. It cuts down on having the maintenance. I don't have to have people mopping and cleaning up floors and polishing linoleum. I don't have to have people disinfecting any counters. No cleaning, so I can cut down on my manpower. And you don't even have to really have any etiquette because you're not going to deal with the public. All you got to do is bag the shit up and take it outside. So if I was the evil bad corporation, this is sounding very promising to me because it's like I get to be like Amazon, only you're going to pull up. I only have to hire trucks now to bring it to you. You'll come get it, or you'll hire somebody to come pick it up and bring it to you. So they kind of get the best of both worlds. They get to be the Amazon without having to hold the Amazon fleet. So anyway, that's my take on that. That's why everything's not just some simple evil, single entity. There's just greed and corporate business sense. And look at how much Walmart shoplifting, destruction of property, fights that go down, shootings that go down, all the robbings, just the prank shit, all the maintenance, the utility maintenance. If I had to pick and say, man, I don't want to do it, you know what? Hell with this shit. It's kind of like cash. We talk about going digital and in the big evil, they're doing it. the weef or whatever. But in all honesty, if you were a business and you said, well, okay, here's how this works. I can handle all this gnarly ass nasty cash that's been stuck in every crevice of every human body's orifice, or I can just take and slide this little piece right here and you get your money. That's, people are so cool with that card action. That's why you think people even walk around with, what is that stupid little deal that they plug on their phone? The little cube thingy. So, I mean, is it the Walmart that delivers Kiss Off, or is it like the Uber people? Rescue in Portland, Oregon, they closed the Walmart because the thugs kept stealing them. Well, yeah, see, they couldn't react. You can't ship that. That place has gone batshit crazy, man. That place is just, wow. When I see that whole lifestyle up in there, I'm just blown away at just, that's humanity and society and the human race. And it's like, you look at that little chunk up there and you go, holy shit, dude. That's kind of like some little weird psycho ward up there in that corner. I don't know. That's some crazy shit. And I'm just talking in the overall, you know, the old street corners, people bent over, drooling, shitting out their pants, and they're on dope. And people are just walking in and out of stores like, hey, what's up? And it's like, yeah, that's just, yeah, no, that's okay. Eat the rich. Well, that's where I was talking with somebody, and I think, I mean, I'm faith-based, so it doesn't really, the final outcome is, you know, that's where I do kind of hate to say it because it gets used so flagrantly nowadays. But, you know, and for me, in my belief, then God's going to win in the end as far as the world. But I don't bother zooming out that far. I don't live a millionaire or billionaire's lifestyle. So hell, I'm doing good to hit a lick right here where I live. So I figure why stretch my stress outside my borders? Just try to keep my stress contained within my local shit. And then I pay attention to my country because they've decided to open the back door up and let in, you know, I don't know, 160 something plus countries, and said, hey, what's up? And yeah, I'm not a fan. But man, you know, you just, and I think that's an intentional kind of thing. I think so many groups play on that. The distractions, you know, you can call it division. There's always a division because there's right and wrong. There's good and bad. You know, but oh yeah, yeah, no, Walmart doesn't give a shit no more. After Sam died, Walmart's just another corporation. You know, they write things on paper to sound good, or they'll do a commercial and make things sound good. But yeah, no, the missus used to work there. She was back when the cell phones were, you know, coming on to the market, and so Walmart picked up a cell phone division, and she used to run one of those whole little cell phone things. And Walmart sucks ass. But it's a necessity around here in a way for some things because they've isolated you. You know, and that's how in the rural areas, that's how they can impact the rural areas. They go in there and they squash out the small people. All we need is a coast to coast blackout. We're in shift. We don't even need a coast to coast when you think about it, Savage. Which I personally, that's will lead like into election type thinking because that's where I think this will head. And this is May. I give it about another 15 days. Within the next 2 to 3 weeks, you could probably see something start to fire off. I mean, you already got the bullshit bubbling on the campuses, and you've already had you know, some of the cities that have been already overrun. You know, the San Franciscos, the Seattles, Chicago, where they just running in stores and pillaging and shit. So you kind of take that, you take this whole little Palestine, Israel shit on campuses, And then you kind of get a little farther into May and you take a few key swing states and you decide to fire off some, I don't know, terroristic type scare. And all of a sudden, man, you have people in swing states that aren't going to go out and vote. You'll have them in like a lockdown martial law kind of thing. And of course, then the other places that are going to be like, oh no. And then they're going to be, and then you're going to have the other sides that are going, oh, that's bullshit. And we ain't, so it'll be like a terroristic kind of COVID thing. Some states are going to cower, some states will fight back. Tony says, gotta go, guys. The wife has a doctor appointment this morning. Much love to y'all. Many blessings. Hey, Tony, keep your head on a swivel. You be safe. Keep it between the mustard and the mayo, sir. You swing by a store, pick up something extra. You ain't getting cheaper tomorrow. Oh, I know. Scat Pack Walmart drivers used to be the shit too, man. Like that was, I remember, God, that long time ago. 20, 25, 30 years, somewhere in there. But man, you'd see a Walmart driver, and that Walmart drivers were always like, ooh, because you kind of had to have the perfect record. You had to kind of, everything, but they took care of their drivers. But that was back in the Sam Walton days. And then that changed. And then now I get a kick out of how when you see some of these Hertz trucks are pulling Walmart trailers and shit like that. And I'm like, really? That's what it's gotten to? And it's like, wow. Can't be helped in Oklahoma. Walmarts have already taken over every small business, dollar stores too, which is just an outlet store for Walmart. Wally World said 25. Yeah. Oh, you know what, Savage? I'm a firm believer. So my own little redneck conspiracy thing when it comes to Wally World, I think Wally World is the backbone, the back end. They fit somewhere in that structure to all these little Dollar Tree, Dollar Generals, mainly the Dollar Generals, because these Dollar Generals seem to pop up everywhere. And it's amazing because when Walmart came into areas, they would get pissy and they would do the little price thing. They would drive another company out. But yet all of a sudden, like around here, we have a Walmart and just like the next parking lot over is a Dollar General. And you kind of go, wow, that's kind of weird. You just let them go establish and then they just pop up all over. And it's like, yeah, you don't even price war with them or nothing. It's amazing how that works. And it's like, that just doesn't look like legitimate Walmart corporate business. They would have been all on their ass, and yet they aren't. Why aren't they all up on their ass? Oh, it's because if you get pissed off at Walmart, well, I'm just going to damn Dollar General. I ain't going to Walmart. Hell with Walmart. Well, you're really still going to Walmart. You're just going in under the title of Dollar General. Oh, he drove for a gas company out west where I was back then before Walmart came where it sold all the cheap crap. Yeah. I remember when Walmart used to be a cool place to go. They didn't worry about groceries. You went to your grocery store for groceries. You went to your fruit market. You went to the farmer's market and shit. You went to the butcher shop. Walmart is where you went for bicycles or, toys for the kids. Then all of a sudden it was like, hey, you know what? We're going to get into groceries and beer and wine and everything. Look, we got tools and mechanic. And then it's like, okay. We still have a Rite Aid, CVS, 2 other new pharmacies here. Things are building up around here. Yeah, you just wonder why, though, Scat Pack. Because there is regardless of the political sense, it's when there is like UPS is laying people off, FedEx is laying people off. They're not going to lower the inflation rate. They just came out and announced that. So And so you kind of wonder, it's like, well, wait a minute, how are you getting backing? Because there's so many other, like the smaller places that have went into pause mode because of the way the economy is. And so when you kind of look in some areas, why are some businesses don't seem to blink an eye, man? They still go in and they're building and constructing like ain't nothing going on. And you're kind of like, man, who's your main investor? Because, you know, it's either that or somebody's hooked them up with a hellacious tax break for just pissing money off. Because there's plenty of construction down around, you know, like northeast side of Houston and stuff like that kind of went into pause mode a little bit because some of these damn general contractors, all of a sudden, you're not, the prices ain't the same. You bid this job a year ago at this, but now this year is totally different. All the material is different. You know, it's a conspiracy. Hell, at the way humanity and human nature is, everything's a conspiracy actually nowadays because there is no general cohesiveness on right and wrong. The gray area is way too big, so hell, everything can be a conspiracy in all honesty, because you never know what somebody's ulterior motive really is. You know, because it poked out very small community. There's still an original Walmart in Eldon, Missouri. It's definitely like stepping back in time. I do most of mine. We don't buy anything, any kind of meat from Walmart. We never have, never will. No meat from Walmart. And we actually get a little leery on some other shit nowadays just because you see either weird dates on things, so their stocking is off, which totally can get that can either be intentional or just screwed up labor, because I know how that goes. And Right Savage, everything is a conspiracy. You know, not a conspiracy if it's true, but see, that's just it though, Share Bear. You just got to give a conspiracy some time, and it just becomes a fact. So that's why I allow everything's a conspiracy. You just got to give it time to come light for the back end reason for shit. Just the fact that there is an ulterior. Yep. That was on the Infersol Lockwood website. Ingersoll. Right. That's about it, Sarah. It's for Kmart. We have Woolworths. Yeah. The Woolworths were pretty cool, and True Value hardware stores. I personally, myself, I miss the Radio Shacks, man. The Radio Shacks were like the best ever. Man, you could go to the Radio Shack, you could get this cool electronics and electronic stuff, or you could go over here and you could get the model building stuff, or you could go over here and get like the leather working, wood burning shit. I mean, just Radio Shacks were cool, man. Tandy was the shiznit, at least to me. Oh, Mrs. made it to work. Ooh, look at you. Hey, you want me to show that? I mean, I'll show it if that's okay with you. Well, if Dawn is a dollar at the dollar store, then why is it around $4 at other places? I don't know if the dollar store really has dollar things anymore. You know, it's kind of like the dollar menu. The dollar menu, I don't think is really a dollar menu anymore. It's kind of like a multiple dollar menu. I remember when Walgreens in the mall had a restaurant. Man, I remember back when, what was that, the Walmart and did the blue light specials? Or was that Kmart? Whoever did the blue light special, and then you'd have these people sitting over there in the break area, buddy, and they'd say that, and you'd see them get up, and everybody grabbed their buggies that were all parked up like in a corral. It's kind of like back in the old Western days when all the people would come running out the bar and get on their horses. Man, they'd all come out of that little corral area of the break thing and get all their little buggies, and off on the race they'd go. Yeah, I was talking to you. I was talking to you. You talking to me? You talking to me? I'm talking to you. Okay, so check it out. Monique hung her new light in her kitchen. So Monique hung her new light. Isn't that cool looking? Man, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool right there. That's cool. I'll tell you, that's cool. Uh-oh. Oh, hell. Okay, I'm going to have to show that one. You know that. Come on, man. A little bit. There we go. All right. And then Rabbit sent me this. I thought this was funny. This is cool. Says, I'm a welder. I can fix stupid, but it's going to hurt. That won't be one of those moments where it hurts me more than it does you either. I can say that. Hey, what's up? Did Tiger come in? I see somebody. Yeah, there she is. Morning, Tiger. The drones will rule the world soon. Nah. I don't, you know, so I'm going to throw this out there. Maybe you can put a little ease to your mind if you want to go with the whole shit hits the fan, we go kinetic, everything's like hostile, mobile. Then when it comes to all the AI electronic shit, you just got to remember all the talk everybody does about, you know how easy it is to take the grid down? Do you know how easy it is to take the grid down? Do you know how easy it is it'd be to just shut everything down? Just keep that all in mind that whenever the whole drone, AI, the big bad Terminator robot models are coming out, just how easy it still is to take out the electrical grid. So it's hard to do that computer shit. And even lithium batteries, they only run so long. So yeah, if it's taking electricity, it can be taken out. So I'd be more worried about the people that are wanting to, like, I don't know, jack with your shit right outside your house. No, you're whatever. See, did you not take your meds this morning, Kiss Off? Is that what happened here? What we have here is a failure to communicate. I don't need no damn cow. I ain't going to get no damn cow. You send me a cow. Matter of fact, you know what? Go ahead. Send me a cow. Go ahead. Send me a cow. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to raise money to buy a freezer. because I'll need it. Because after that cow goes down to that damn butcher, I'm going to have me some nice meat to go in that freezer. So, there you go. Hey, matter of fact, that's it. I'm not stressing no more. See? I just had to. Now I know. Yeah, I'm a man. When that cattle truck pulls up outside and says, "Hey, I got a liver for you." Hey, hold on, just you know what? Get you a glass of tea. Get you a glass of coffee. Hold on just a minute. I need to get you an address because it's not coming here. It's actually going to a different spot, and I'm gonna go get them the damn address to the butcher. And then I'm gonna call that butcher, going, "Hey, I'll half that with you. If you'll cut up half that meat for me, you can have the other half." And then, bam, I got free steaks. What? It's not going to be a quick Mad Max. It's going to be a chip away a little at a time until we are backed into a corner and must comply or die. Well, yeah, everyone needs a cow, I guess, if you put it in that general term. Because I mean, I like hamburger meat and I like steak. I like roast. Stuck with might have been my first emergency. Well, whenever I see someone fall, I still say blue light emergency. My neighbor's son is a hunter and does a perimeter sweep twice a day. I'm loving it here. He said he would keep an eye on my house when I'm not here and protect me when I'm here. Hey, right. There you go, Monique. I just wanted to check your blood. Up, you're pumping blood to the tune of about 350. 350. 350 and a quarter. Not the 350. Okay, so I'm going to be that guy, Monique, because I just can't help it. The thoughts didn't come in my head a couple of times. I'm like, it would be kind of funny. I'll be the guy. So I'm going to, hold on. I'm putting on the bad guy hat. So what if the protector becomes the stalker? Maybe if the perimeter checks are really just to see if you're still in, not if anything else is coming in. Ooh. So anyway, just wanted to throw that out there. Quarter due to beef. Excuse me. Later, y'all keep safe out there. All right, STP, keep your head on a swivel. Make it a good day. You're the one that gets to decide. If you go to the store, pick up something extra. My basement is literally like a dungeon. Yeah, you got the steps going down and everything. Hey, Yankee Watchdog, what's up, buddy? Ain't seen you in a minute. Elusive, what's up, brother? How's the weather hitting y'all up there, Elusive? Are you getting that shit that was going to the northeast? Hillbilly said it didn't really affect where he was at. It was north of him. Excuse me. Sorry about that. And Rabbit, I don't guess you were in any of none of the bad shit happened up there, did it? Shaward. Morning, morning. Man, we got hail, lightning, rain, and everything last night. Oh, damn. But we're not completely dried out, but our path going in and out now is dried out. And the missus came home last night, so she's back at the house. And she left for work this morning. So I won't say we'll get back to normal because I don't even know what the hell that was to begin with, but it'll start to dry up. I know all these little whiny asses around here can go back to their normal griping, get out of their cryy ass shit. Oh no, it flooded. No shit. This is what happens when you live along the river down from the dam. We had a couple of warnings around there about this stuff. Size of grapes. Oh damn. So who was it? Tony. Was it Tony? No. Yeah. Or because somebody got it the size of golf balls, ping pong balls. Hail. Destroyed the shit out of their herbal patch. Today is the only day this week it's not storming. Man, I tell you what, hail, I ain't a big fan of hail. It looks funny when you're standing just kind of watching it hit and doing, but it's a different sensation when you're out in it. And it's like, man, that shit, dude, you reach up for something and you ain't paying attention. It just happens to hit. You have one of them damn things hit you on the back of your hand. Oh, yeah. It's definitely a pain in the ass. I was not a fan. Matter of fact, anytime we had that kind of shit, I had this brim thing I could put on my damn hard hat that would extend it out. And that's exactly why. So that shit don't beat you on the shoulders. You're welcome, Eric. See, I was sitting here and she keeps bugging me about the damn cow. And then I finally was like, you know what? I give in. I'll take the cow. I'll just have some steaks. And Shorty, how is it over there on the West Coast? Did y'all have any bad weather? We got rain and snow coming in for the next couple of days. Rainwater. Morning. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. The hail dent in my beer. Hey, man, that shit can smack. I remember that shit. Matter of fact, Fairfield, Ohio was the first time I'd really been introduced to hail. We had gone out to California for a couple of years during the whole space stuff. And anyway, and then we had to go up to Ohio. I think my dad was doing something for Toledo Scales or Fairbanks, how rich somebody. And so we were up there, and I remember that was when I got introduced to the word dykes. And it wasn't that it was the gay women. It was those big mounds of dirt that they called dykes. And we down here, we called them levees, but they were called dykes up there. And I remember being out in the back playing when all of a sudden this storm came in and hail, man. And that shit, dude, grabbed this garbage can lid and put it over the top. And all I remember is hearing that thing just getting bam, bam, bam. And then we got back under the roof and it had dents all in it. And I was like, yeah, man. And I didn't really have to experience no hail until I got older. So that I would be riding. Oh, no. No. That's one of those. I'll ride in the rain. I ain't riding in no hail. That shit ain't happening. Hot and sunny, supposed to be up to 97 this weekend. We're at 77 right now. Oh, wait, that was then. Let's see, what are we at? We're at 79. At least the temps are staying in the 70s. No AC, no furnace. I can feel the bills going down. There you go. Well, unfortunately, we keep the air going here unless it gets kind of cool and it hasn't rained, because the humidity would just make it miserable. Which really wouldn't be so bad. I mean, you could sit around as long as people became okay with like a sweatiness, because that's what happens in the humidity. You just start to glisten a lot, I think is how these little sensitive people put it. You glisten, you sheen. So I don't know. Kind of running out of things just to even talk about at this point. Y'all got to kick up something else. But wait, let's see. What do we got? Oh, okay. Let me tell you what. Let me do this. Hold on, Rabbit. So Rabbit sent me this. And this is the lake level. What lake is this, Rabbit? What what lake is that? And then how those trees out there? How is that like an island that usually is showing, or is that normal? Lake of the Ozarks. Okay. So is that okay? Is that white structure out there in that picture? Hey, I can zoom in some. So is that supposedly, is that usually like where that little cove looking piece is? Is that usually not a cove? Or is up so high that all that's now flooded? Oh, okay. So it's up, but it's not super high, huh? You can definitely tell that the river's been running into it with a lot of wash off and stuff because of the brown, the old river mud. That's pretty cool though, Rabbit. And then he sent me that one. It's a little farther out. This guy's some of the cool green trees. It's not quite at full pool yet, but it's getting there. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. I mean, hopefully everybody doesn't get no damage, but it's a nice long narrow lake. Okay. All right, Eric. Gonna go watch John Wick 4. All righty, brother. Hey, keep your head on a swivel. Make it a good day. Stop by the store, get you something extra. Just something. Look, Scat Pack says, get some rest, Eric. Why, do you think he's going to nod off during John Wick 4? Is that what you're trying to say? Are you trying to say that that movie is boring, Scat Pack? That he's just going to fall asleep? You mean that Keanu Reeves is not going to keep him enticed and energized and dang. Look up the Magic Dragon. That's my lake. I'll have to look that up. I have a feeling if I type in the Magic Dragon, I'm going to get Puff the Magic Dragon, and it's going to be, what, a C-130. It went off of any of my history. We have more shoreline in California. Boy, the chicks are talking. Whew. Man, it's Thursday. I think I'm gonna try to. I don't know. I got to come up with a plan. I just don't know. Sometimes I'm in the peak of thinking things through and kind of get this tad sensation of overwhelmingness, and you kind of got to go take a deep breath and process. The days are going pretty fast. Yeah. All right, I had to say hi to the beaverines. First, got to go get some soil. Then the plants are finding their new homes. Well, at least some of them. There you go. And that's it. Kiss off. We all gonna die, at least one day. Rescue late, but boy's doing good. Listening, still mowing 100 miles an hour. Got 23 accounts to get done, moving and cruising. I got you, Michigan. Be safe. Keep your head on a swivel. Good news, hearing about it. Right. Oh, shit. It's 8:45 in the morning in the central time zone, which is really the only time zone that really matters because everybody else bases it off of ours. But it's okay. We won't go there. Shh. And got 15 minutes, 14 minutes thereabouts to 4 hours. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go make some biscuits and sausage. And then I got to plan out the day. I got to start trying to figure out how I can do stuff. And then it's just, I don't know, it's a headache. I'm not even sure that. I don't know. Later tomorrow or something. But, yeah. Hey, I appreciate everybody being here. You get to decide. So I appreciate y'all. You're capable of doing anything you put your mind to. Don't let nobody else tell you any different. I appreciate you.
I ain't here tomorrow.
Peace out, everybody.
If the good Lord says it's my time to go.
Hey, it's Throw It Off Thursday. Make it a good day. Help somebody smile.
I don't see
Appreciate you.
that morning
Hey,
sunset.
Hope you get feeling better.
There's some things I need
Thanks,
for you to know. Truck is yours.
Thanks, John.
If you want it. It'll run forever if you treat it right. When you think of me on some back road, that's because I'm right there by your side.
Hey, Miss Elizabeth. Take a good day.
Chase your dreams until you catch on. Leave your doubts in a cloud of dust. You can't ever look too big. You can't call your mom too much. Do your best to get it right. Forgive yourself. don't forget how much I love you. I ain't here tomorrow.
Remember, try to find the positive. Negative is so easy. Find the positive. Make it a good day. Don't rely on anybody else to make your day a good day. You make it a good day. You're in control of yourself.
Don't be ashamed about your head. Take it easy on the liquor. Remember what it did to your granddad. Yeah, you're gonna get your heart broke. But a couple of tears don't make you weak. Gonna find that girl God made just for you. Knows what he's doing, wait and see. Chase your dreams until you catch on. Leave your doubts in a cloud of dust. You can't ever love too big. You can't call your mom too much. Do your best to get it right. Forgive yourself when you don't. Hope you don't forget how much I love you. I ain't here tomorrow.
Y'all remember, you are capable of making your day a good day. It's all in your perspective and what you choose to take on and not. Don't let negative live inside your head. You hear the term rent-free in your head? Don't let other people or things get up in your head. Push your ball forward. Focus on you.
Keep the shotgun in the
I appreciate y'all.
Raise your babies by the book.
Make it a good
Keep
day.
my picture in your wallet. Keep your car keys on a hook. Do your best to get it right. Forgive yourself when you don't. Please don't ever forget how much I love you. I ain't here tomorrow.
Appreciate y'all real big. It's Load Off Thursday. Hey, be sure and check out the content creators. You know, Hudson Valley, Ghost Design. You got Hutch. Hey, Bug Hutch on the new Apocalyptic Radio. Tell him we're waiting to see that. He's got it shored up. Appreciate y'all. Make a good day of it. Peace.